Welcome, friends. Sorry, I had some stuff to set up and get figured out. Okay, so an hour later than yesterday. Is this the new normal? Probably, honestly, because this is about actually when I get off work. I've just been getting off early lately, just because it's the slow season right now. But this will be kind of normal. We'll see. Hey, Advocat, good to see you. Welcome back. Oh, and it's working. Everyone can see the chat in the bottom right, right? Yeah. I'm gonna assume yes. That's cool. I like that. Okay, awesome. I have it set up just for. I've been fiddling with some settings lately. You can see yourself. Sweet. Yeah. So I'm gonna have that for on certain screens. And so I'll throw it on a couple more screens as I go. I'm just been experimenting with it. But like, so that way when we're doing like looking through a kit or something, we can have you guys on screen for it, and if we use that clip, you guys can make it to the YouTube video for fun. But yeah, it's good to have you all. Hey Frank, it's good to see you too. Got a lot of new faces today. I love to see it. Okay, let's bring you guys over. Okay. We got our grand arena. Let's take a look at our opponent. So he does have 4 GLs, so he out GLs me by 1. And he does have Maul. Does he have the Mauldalorians, like full Mauldalorians? Or does he just have base Mauldalorians? So he does have full Mauldalorians, which is kind of scary. Looks like he got Bo-Katan for JMK. Let's see. Welcome back, disembodied voice. Yeah, good to see you, Sean Mayberry. It's been a bit. I think it's been a couple streams since I've seen you. Then again, I've streamed a lot in the last week. I'm going to be dialing it back just a wee bit. Just because I was kind of like going crazy trying to juggle things. Okay, so we got Grievous, we got Malgus, so we got some scary stuff in this roster. This is kind of the thing that makes or breaks Erodium 1, though. He has Executor, but he doesn't have Profundity or Leviathan, so this should be not too bad of a dub as long as we can get to ships. Definitely need to start checking for Leviathan, since I only have the 1 Leviathan counter with Executor. But, it's been a busy day. Okay, let's see. Yeah, at that point, let's just get in there. Start wrecking stuff. Okay, so we have only 1 GL that we can see on defense. So we got a Malgus to take care of. That looks like a very gassable Malik. Very gassable Malgus. Without a Darth Revan in that last slot in 3v3, it becomes a lot less complicated normally. This is something that I'm unsure what we're going to take against it, if I'm being honest. That should be easy. Easy clap. We could throw all kinds of stuff against that. We could easily throw, Mandos on that. That's right. Dang. We have 2 new teams to figure out where we want to put them on offense. That's right. That's another one that I'm not too sure about. Don't know what I want to do there. They're high enough relic that I could probably bosk them. And before I even... Ooh, but she's going to be the weakest, meaning she's going to sit under stealth. Dang. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to go against. I'm not too sure on that one. Easy clap. And then we'll mirror match that. Hopefully we'll get the dub. I mean, we have a Datacron, so shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so our two teams that we have sitting around that we just got finished for this week. We have, if I can find them, holy crap, there we go. I'm not used to looking for that tag. So we have our Phoenix team to use on offense. Hey Zykia, good to see you. Oh, let's see, that means it's probably like the middle of the day for you, or maybe the early morning, I don't know. Good to see you. But yeah, so we have this Phoenix team. We also have, I really want to try this. We have this to try against gas. We could use it in a bunch of different places, but that's kind of why I got it up, was to be a gas counter, so I didn't have to deal with gas anymore. Let's take you guys over real quick. Oop. It's 10:40 in India. Okay, so you're exactly like 12 hours. Okay. 6 a.m. in France. Oh, gosh. Why are you up this early? Or why are you up this late, I guess I might ask, considering your sleep schedule last time I saw you. Okay. So this is the scary part. We need 3v3. Search. Let's get General Anakin Skywalker. We'll add a unit. Attacking lead. Gar Saxon. Remove the cutoff. So we have, which one? We have this one. Okay. So it's looking like about a 60% win rate, which really isn't actually that bad. 12:09 at night for you. Okay, so wait, 12:09. What time is open? Okay, so you're on the East Coast. Got it. Okay. Yeah, up late. Oh gosh, IKEA. Yeah, dude, I'm trying to work on my sleep schedule right now. Yeah, like this. It's interesting that, like, the adding of the range trooper really doesn't change the win rate, which doesn't surprise me because the way that Gar Saxon... So it surprised me originally, but then I went and read his kit, and he only calls Imperial troopers to assist, and his special ability that calls other allies to assist doesn't actually help them because it's whenever they attack on, like, opponents' turns that they get most of their buffs. So, and like they get their bouncing back and forth. 909 was the matter. I don't know actually what I want to call you anymore because I finally figured out what your name actually means. It's was the manner. But yeah, so yeah, you're on the West Coast. We're coming Phoenix on offense or defense. Honestly, typically I'd throw them on defense and watch other people deal with them. Piet does add potency, and he also adds a ton of extra damage. But Piet is part of my Imperial Troopers, and that'll destroy my Imperial Trooper team. So I think we're going to try this and see if we can get it to work, because it's not like this is a crazy gas. And I think it'll be a fun first battle to test this team out. But yeah, I honestly would probably put Phoenix on defense. But I did put out a poll last week, and everyone wanted to see them on offense, testing them out. So I am 100% down to test them out on offense. What I am willing to do with these guys, if we want to, we can throw another Imperial on the team, like Thrawn, if we're worried. Let me check. I think Gar Saxon assists off of other people. Yeah, it's another ally. During an enemy's turn, he has a chance to assist. So we could do something like this if we're worried, and that would allow us to fracture someone if we need to. Or perhaps actually use Thrawn to clear off the debuffs on Gar Saxon or Imperial Super Commando if one of them accidentally gets the days. I'm guessing this guy doesn't have him modded for... Yeah, he's got no extra potency. So yeah, I think we're gonna... I don't know, I kind of want to just try the two of them, just because I think that's hilarious. Can you do a roster review for that today, if possible? Yeah, Avocat, when we get to roster reviews, we can do yours. Let me see if I got anything that will help. I mean, I could do this. I mean, we might as well give him a Datacron just to, you know, make it a little easier for him. It's not going to affect the true damage, I don't think, but otherwise it'll still be nice. Well, oh, here we go, guys. Oh gosh, this could go really well or it could be really bad. Gas is already down. Dude. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that daze is a little unfortunate, but it should be fine. Oh gosh. I am so glad he has that. Stop dazing him. Gosh, down to a solo gas. That's still not bad. Jeez, every time he's doing an ability, it's reducing it even through the damage immunity. Still, that was beautiful. That was gorgeous. I loved that. Yeah, that daze, I gotta take a look at their tenacity and see if I can pump it anymore. I gotta get a couple of 6-dot mods on them as well to finish up their tenacity. In fact, let's take a look and see if I can just do it right now. PP. Oh yeah, that was a small PP to get rid of some gas. I love that PP. Okay, so let's take a look really quick, just see if we can't make this a little bit better for next week. I mean, we can still use it this week, obviously. But yeah, right here. Obviously, this is not normally a mod that I would bother taking up. Oh, would you look at that? Sexy. Love to see it. That streamer luck, you know. Might as well try again. Nice. But yeah, we'll get... Let's see. Where is he? Isn't he right next to him? Yeah, there he is. This is the one that I need... Yeah, so that's probably why Gar Saxon struggled, is because we didn't have a tenacity mod for him. As much as I hate to bring that up, I'm going to bring that up. Let's take a look at Gar Saxon and see if we've gotten a tenacity mod. Because that was the problem, is I was out of tenacity mods for tenacity sets. But now we have a tenacity mod that'll work great on a Chewbacca. Let's see if we got something. We'll actually leave assigned on. We need tenacity primaries. Oh, geez, so we don't have any sitting around. It's worth taking it off of him. He doesn't need it. And that's some decent speed, too. Okay. More speed? Dude, that streamer luck is coming in clutch. More speed? Dang. Potency. Oh, sad. I was hoping for more streamer luck, but that's fine. That is still a solid speed mod. And that should right there just fix our Gar Saxon like completely. Because yeah, that right there ups our tenacity by another 35%. So that should help a lot. Let's get that other tenacity mod on back on, because it'll be good on him. But honestly, actually, hold on. Let's see, where's my rebels? Sorry, this is a quick side tangent. get this going. Yeah, that daze. Yeah, that daze should go away on that at that point. Death Deep current mods are just tenacity. Yeah, that's all you need for the team. Death Deep, the Zeta won't actually help that much. It just increases the, it'll be good if you're using them low gear, but if you're not using them low gear and you're using them in relic levels, it'll just increase the amount of health they gain back each time they take a turn. It's not actually that helpful. Upgrade stuff like, I'm using most of it right here as you guys are watching most of the stuff I have built up. I've actually been trying to farm myself some, tenacity mods. Specifically, like tenacity primaries for this. I'm fine with that. And then, just to confirm I didn't just F up my mods. Okay, 69, nice. Plus 60 is going to be 129. Where's my CLS? 98. Yep, okay. Their CLS is still modded correctly. Yeah, I took OG Kylo's, but that mod that I swapped out was so good that I wanted to give it to one of the Chewbacca's until I can get a solid tenacity mod going. Because honestly, my my Kylo Ren's starting to lose viability in a lot of stuff, especially with the newest set of like Lightspeed bundles and everything. It's getting harder and harder to find him a spot in each Grand Arena. There it is. So that should at least get him some solid speed. Speed tenacity mods to ISB has the buff immunity. Switch the speed tenacity mods to ISC. What did Aaron? Oh, Aaron just got my Thai enchilada 7 stars. Dude, that is huge. That is awesome. Thai enchilada is, it is so helpful. Okay. So, awesome. Just to confirm. Yep. Okay, my mods are fixed. I really need to sign... dude, I still have not modded this First Order Special Forces since I got him originally. One of these days I'll go through my, my guys. Like, I bet this is one of my worst characters. I bet you anything. Yeah, 68 speed on a character I actually use. That's rough. Yeah, I bet most of my Phasma team is pretty awful, if I'm being honest. Yes, I would say, Aaron, absolutely put 6-dot mods on Fu. Ultimately, it's going to increase his speed. But, like, also just increasing all stats is amazing. So the way that... here, we'll go in. The way that it works... First Order... I believe it's part of the Enchiladas kit. When a First Order ally lands a critical hit, Thai Echelon recovers 20% health and protection. And so the more you can stack his stats and keep him alive, if he can like get even down to just a little bit of health left, and you can manage to hit the AoE on your Special Forces Thai, that immediately like gets it up to the point where it's 100% like green health and with 70% protection. So yeah, I definitely was just putting 6-dot mods. In general, you should always 6-dot mod your pilots. But especially your main focus should be the starting lineup of any fleet should always have 6-dot mods. Okay, so yeah, we fixed our mods a bit, just a wee bit for Garsuxin, and so not that one. Oh my gosh, if I can click the correct thing, and so he should have 0 problems on our next time against Gas in 5v5. In fact, in 5v5, it's actually easier It has a higher win rate in 5v5 to use those two. Just because you have more people to feed off of, basically, to kill gas. Relic 7 Vader, and he had a Relic 4 Thrawn on the back wall. Oof, that's rough, dude. I seem to remember this as a solid cleanup team for gas. Foo Dude, are you, is PDM the name of, your guys' guild? Because mine dropped out a while ago because it's a free-to-play account, and I just ran out of time to do it, and so I only hop on, like, twice a week. Yeah. So it was my free-to-play account, and so it's really low right now. I just use it to test things like Rex and that kind of stuff, just to get some idea of how he works at low gear. Sure, we'll give you a ramping damage. Yeah, that's right. No, I've never been in Probe Droid. You asked me that before, but no, I've never been in Probe Droid. The 3 accounts that I ran is this account, that free-to-play account, and then I had a third account that actually he shows up in chat every once in a while. Yeah, I've never been in Probe Droid. But my third account was someone that he hadn't played in years, and he had kind of like spread out his roster a ton, trying to chase the meta. And so he had stopped playing for a couple of years, and so I just took some time basically on his account and got him started in the right direction, and then he took back over, and so I help him every once in a while on it. Some things Google's changing relating to emulators. I'm not sure. I would assume they're not going to do too much. BlueStacks is what I use and works great, just like Aaron was saying. Yeah, they'd be affecting a lot of their market. If Google does that, they're going to be affecting a lot of their market for games and microtransactions and things. So I doubt they'll do anything as long as it's like, yeah, as long as you're not using third party, as Aaron said. Okay, let's get this 2-shot done. I hate that he had that ready. Oh gosh, I can't even get that out. Yeah, the fact that he had his thing ready, that's awful. Goodness gracious. Okay, hold on. Let's get ourselves a character. Juhani. Yeah, that was just a perfect storm of RNG. Okay, perfect. Now he no longer has his AoE, and so we can clean it up. Gosh, that was annoying. Nah, I can't use Geos. Geos are kind of my go-to. Travis Hinton, welcome to the damn community. Thanks for the sub. Let's see what Empire I got left over, because he's usually a solid counter for this. Oh yeah, I have this, so I'll have a pre-taunt at least. Evening, Arctic Gaming, good to see you. Yeah, it's awesome to see you, Travis. I don't think I've seen you in chat before. Maybe I have, I just don't recognize the name offhand. How did he have it again already? What the F? What? I just baited that out. How does that even make sense? Well, I mean, that's a loss. We are just getting stuck behind this gas. Okay, you know what? We're going to come back with a fresh eye. Let's get through a couple of these other teams. Do some stuff. That was some BS. No, I want you. Yeah. Seriously. I keep on defense. Otherwise, I would say 100% food, dude. Yeah, so I have this saying. I don't know how many of you have ever played D&D, but I have this saying in my life, and it's I only roll natural ones and natural 20s. Meaning I either have amazing success or absolute failure, and there's no in between. Like, I'll win an Xbox Series X from Taco Bell, and I'm like, sick, and then the next week it's like, but your car breaks down. And it's like, oh, okay. And it's like, hey, you have the greatest roommates ever. You'll never find love. And it's like, okay. It's all nat 20s or nat 1s. Okay. Oh, let's hope I don't have another cleanup here. It's a Relic 8, but... Hey, the guy doesn't know how to mod. Sweet. Pass it over to you. Oh yeah, that's just offense up at this point. Finish off you. Turn meter, maybe? Yeah, let's keep building up. Sick. Oh, jeez, that Datacron with the on basic hitting the offense up, always helpful. Always helpful. Ooh, what am I gonna take against this? Here, let's move over again. Let's take a look at. I've never really gone against Marin much, so let's so we'll just swap things around. So we want 3v3 counters, search, and it's going to be Talzin is the lead. And that'll be Marin and Daka. Oh, interesting. Mods are expensive. Yeah, fair. Yeah, anti-revive's definitely going to be helpful, Death Deep, but I also don't want to waste a anti-revive mechanic, especially because most anti-revive mechanics will be insta-kills. And Marin, if you kill any of them, gets instant defeat immunity on the team. Boss bounty hunters just waited to snipe Marin. Yeah. So I do have a relic. Oh my gosh, stop it. Oh, I'm trying to I'm trying to drag because I'm thinking Galaxy Heroes. Oh yeah. Okay, so it looks like Bosk has a 93% win rate. And I'm much less worried about the other one, and I kind of want to keep Wampa in case they hit a Iden in the back. Because Iden can be a pain without Wampa. So yeah, I think we'll try. I really don't like the idea of having a Marin that's Relic 3, because it means that I'll be stuck behind these guys for a bit. I'll at least get some contract work in before she gets like a turn. Okay, let's bring you guys back over. We'll try Bounty Hunter, see how it goes. We got our Relic Bounty Hunters now. It's gonna be so nice to have Relic Bounty Hunters. Honestly, that might make it just the little bit that I need. Why am I listening to like Halloween music? Get out of here. Yeah, let's try it. I mean, why not, right? Okay, so we're gonna hit that. Hit that. Hit that. And then hit that. And we are already almost to contract. And we're at contract, guys. um... Stream beats lo-fi, yeah. Who's next? Mando's next, period. So let's get a stun on her, maybe. Okay. At this point, I'm not really worried. Start working on her. Ooh, I like this jazzy music. That's awesome. Just got Malevolence, like, yesterday, moved up to, like, 150 in Arena. Heck yeah, dude. Malevolence is awesome. I love Malevolence. I need to finish mine. I'm almost done with the, what is it called? The Hyena Bomber. I'm, like, I want to say I'm 20 shards away. So, possibly such a great counter for the Plague mechanic. It really is. It 100% is. This one could be taken out by a lot. I kind of want to just throw a fire and forget team in, where I don't have to put in a ton. So I'm thinking either Jedi Knight Revan or maybe Qui-Gon Omi, just to get rid of it. Wouldn't be too bad. Savage solo would work, but if he hit his JML in the back, I'd like to have a Savage with my Traya. Like, Savage solo would be easy on this, but I don't want to risk losing out on it. I think this should take it out, no problem. I don't have Fulcrum, unfortunately. If we're gonna get a big hit, then I want him to be dead. Okay, these guys are slow. Yeah, let's do this. Heck yeah. And now if we can get real lucky... Dang. Okay. I was really hoping for, Anakin. These guys are, like, doing no damage, though. Finish you off. This is gonna do, like, no damage. Offense up, sure. If we can kill this guy fast enough, we might get, full banners, even though we're not quite full. Yeah, there's the full banners. The worst modding I've ever seen in my life. Oof. Okay, so this is the scary thing. Let's bookmark some teams real quick, just so that way we know what we can get rid of. So obviously, gas has to go right there. Really anything and really anything. I feel like those two should be pretty easy. This is one that I'm worried about. I'd like to Traya that, just to make my life easy. I don't think... I think in testing, Wampa can't ramp high enough to outweigh Savage. Yeah, one dot mods on his Thrawn with both Zetas. Oh my gosh, that hurts. That is painful. What's the matter with him? Oh my goodness. Do you get it? Do you get it? What's the matter? Yeah. I'm funny, I promise. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to earmark like a Traya or something for this. unfortunately. Yeah, I know, right? Just did this one with Jedi Knight Revan, Joe Lee, and Jedi Master Yoda. Oh, versus Gas. Okay, I was gonna say, really? Um, I hate Savage so much. Okay, let's take a look at this. Take can reduce max health, right? And his unique provides anti-counter. I don't think he actually reduces max health himself, but you usually use him with people that do. I may be wrong. I actually, no, I think you are correct. Hold on. Yeah, right here. When a Jedi ally uses a basic ability on an enemy with bonus protection. So it's only if they have bonus protection, which Gas doesn't get any bonus protection. Oh, his marked does? Hold on. Was that his marked that I was reading, or was that his leader ability? I don't know why I need to stop scrolling. Okay, let's take a look. 2 turns, stun, 50% less damage. Yeah, no, his mark doesn't do anything. It's just his leader. So, yeah, Mace can reduce. But honestly, if we have this out, we shouldn't have any problems. If we're going to do this, though, I'd like to do something where we can use another Jedi that's higher, because I feel like we're going to need damage. Yeah, exactly why Joe Lee I don't think is a great idea. Do I use Ben for anything? Ben's usually for Star Killer. So I don't use Ben for anything. So we could do something like this. Okay, hold on. We're not wasting another. We're not wasting another until we make sure that his cooldowns are jacked. Okay, so we got rid of that ability. Okay. So if it's anything like the thing we just did, his next ability should be the daze. Let's get another crap character that we're never going to use. K2. Okay. We're gonna... Okay. That's both gone. Everyone witnessed that. They're both gone. I'm not crazy. They're gone. There's no way he can have them back. Okay. Oh, holy crap. Oh. This gas is going to give me an aneurysm. Okay. Start with that. Around the world. Yeah. Let's get an ability block just in case. Let's get you in. Sweet. We're good. We're solid. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rubber rats. Rats. I hate rats. They drive me crazy. Okay, so no GLs in the back. We're solid. No GLs in the back. Gosh, that gas was a nightmare. Okay. Got it. Okay, so there's Wampa or really anyone food. Okay. This is going to be an easy cleanup now that gas is gone, but we dropped so many banners on that gas. I can only hope they get stuck on something. I mean, technically, you only lose after the first one. You can only lose, 40 banners total, and then after that, it's just, same banners every time, no matter how many battles you get. Okay, I like what you're thinking, Foo Dude. Savage versus Grievous would work real well. I definitely think that's what is a great idea. Because I don't think I need Savage anywhere else, and then we can use Wampa somewhere. Newt can be Wampa'd. Shock T can probably be Wampa'd, right? I'm not crazy. That would be an easy Wampa right there. Let's get Savage in. And our super secret weapon, which is this Datacron right here, because it makes it so no matter what, you can always get through a Grievous. The one problem is Droideka. I absolutely hate Droideka on this team. Okay. Start making our way through. It's always that first wall is always the scariest. Ramping our damage. Come on, Droid, you gotta take a turn. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I hate that so much. Oh, I hate that so much. I swear, the Droideka dodges like 50% of the time that I go for it when it's out of shields. It is so annoying. Oh, makes you wanna... Ugh. I was gonna go say something, but I was like, people probably won't know that that's a joke from social media, and I don't want to get canceled over that one. So never mind. It makes me want to be unhappy. Would have been done so much sooner if that Droideka hadn't been like, hey! Sorry, I'm getting annoyed. Okay. We gotta Raffle Stomp our Malgus real quick, because if we Raffle Stomp the Malgus and we have 0 problems with our gas, that means we can use Sith Eternal on as a solo on Qui-Gon and have 0 problems. So let's try our gas battle real quick. Yep, defense. Ooh, here's where it gets scary, guys. Here's where it gets scary. This is the last scary battle. Let's keep that. Probably shouldn't have used that quite yet, if I'm being honest. I should have waited till he was down. But I'm just so used to not getting it, and I want the insta-kill as fast as possible. Insta-kill, quote-unquote. Okay, we're gonna pull a stupid trick here, guys. Oh, dang. Does doubt prevent buffs? I didn't think doubt prevented buffs. It's fine. Yeah, see, we're already almost to the insta-kill because there's no there's no... What is his name? Revan. There's no Revan here. Okay, this is where it could get very scary. Dang. Jeez, this is actually probably the hardest one we've gone against, and it's a Relic 7. Oh, dang it. Use the form up. You are killing me, bro. Okay, Gas, time to solo. Come on, Gas. Kill him! Dude! Okay. Holy shiz. That was so dumb. Okay. Well, I don't want to have to waste this, but we're going to have to waste it. Yeah. Like, we've pulled off some of the craziest frickin' counters, and a Relic 7 with no Revan is what did it for us. Like, holy crap. Might as well bring in all the toys, right? Okay, before we bring in our tank as well, let's take a look. So we have 1 team, 2 teams, 3 teams, 4 teams, 5 teams, 6 teams. We have 6 teams left after this. 7 teams left. We have 7 teams left, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top. And 4 on the bottom. So, yeah. So we will have exactly enough teams if we use Sith Eternal here. Hey, Anakin Lava Crawler. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Nat 1s or Nat 20s is all I can roll. Okay, yeah. So I think we're going to bring it in just in case because it is preloaded. I should have definitely thrown on airplane mode. But yeah, we'll throw this in. Gosh, we just got trapped behind Malgus for so much of that fight. Like, Malak was just not taunting at all. And so we just could not decrease his health whatsoever. That was awful. I don't have armor lying around. Plus, it's, they are, whatchamacallit, they're preloaded. And so that means, like, you know, I need something that can get out ahead of them. This is such an expensive waste. I hate that I have to waste this against Malgus today. Yeah, let's get some Deceived around. We'll pass it to each other. Oh no. Get our tank back out. Not that we really need it. We'll just kind of keep going. Not really any need to do anything. Okay. Get the PJs on. I hate that I had to use that. Okay. I'm not happy. Not happy, Bob. Not happy. That means we have to come up with a counter for this. The good news is this guy's not smart. Little PSA for those of you who are watching right now. When you're using a Qui-Gon Omicron, I know there's nothing in the Omicron that says you can't use non-Galactic Republic Jedi. But Anakin, whenever another ally falls below 50% health or is defeated, Anakin takes a bonus turn. His next attack deals 100% more damage if all allies were Galactic Republic at the start of the battle. He does not get the extra damage if you put someone who is not a Galactic Republic ally with him. So make sure that you're running all Galactic Republic, even if this last slot is like a Gear 1 you know, Galactic Republic Jedi. Food, I'm glad you got my reference, I must say. I'm glad someone got it. So yeah, like half the viability of this team is actually turned off. So our easy go-to is probably going to be doing our CLS here. Let's make sure we don't need our CLS anywhere else. Okay, so the teams we're most scared about, I don't think they can do that because of him. Gak this round. Oh, you missed the sign up, Anakin? That's rough. Okay. Okay, so we got Bosk, Asajj, Shock. Bosk, Asajj, Shock, Newt. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna put up a poll for you guys. Let's get this poll started. Phoenix versus okay. My opponent took JMK and JML for offense. I only have Ray without ult on defense. Thank you for the full clear. I'm not looking for all the time you need to plan out attacks. Yeah, you're not wrong, dude. If you're like doing a lot of planning, it can take forever. Yeah, so we have a poll up. Make sure everyone votes. This is whoever we think we want to take Phoenix against to test. I'm definitely down to drop a battle for that. Okay, we have a Darth Revan. Darth Revan can beat anything in all of these teams. Okay, we have two teams that can beat any team. So I don't think we have to really worry too much. Oh my gosh, can you please get out of the way? I need my chat. Okay, there we go. Who's with Bosk? It's Zam, and I don't remember who the third is. I think it's Dengar, maybe? It's Zam and someone. Zam and Boba. So it's fairly threatening. Hondo Ransom Zeta? I do not have the any Hondo Zeta. I don't feel like Hondo's anywhere close to where I'm at this point. At some point when I start going for Afra, I'll definitely get him up. But yeah, Boba could hurt Phoenix. You're right. 5 minutes, then YOLO, Edward. Heck yeah, that's what I like to see. I mean, that's basically what I do too. 5 minutes in YOLO. Keep in mind, Django might, kill off Rex, which would kill off the viability of our team. So we're definitely going to take out this one with just the cheapest counter we have for it, which is going to be our CLS team. I'm scrolling again. You need to get out of that habit. Got too many characters at this point. Okay, we got our Datacron. Yeah, Wampa versus Shock is kind of what I'm looking at. So Tico, good to see you. How you doing? Okay. But yeah, once again, don't put non-Galactic Republic Jedi with Galactic Republic, or with Qui-Gon. It just doesn't work. See, right there, that should have, like, basically killed him, and it did nothing. Oh, you're a pain. You. Okay, all finished. Mal can solo shock as well, and I can save Wampa for something else. Solid. Okay, okay. That would also open up... How does Malik solo that, though? She has so much recovery. Okay, we're giving everyone just a couple seconds more on the poll. We'll give you 30 seconds, and then we're going to close it. And then we'll, you know, finalize and go for it. Like, honestly, with the teams that we have, we could pull off some cheeky stuff on what we have left. It takes reduced damage and just use a third ability to take someone else or just focus shock. Interesting. Health regen, but she's got a good cleanse. It's true. She does have a good cleanse plus health and protection recovery, which is the problem. Hit like a wet noodle. Yeah. It's really unfortunate when you put non-Galactic Republic Jedi with him. Okay, we know what this one has to be. This one has to be Traya. Okay, let's see who we have. I'm thinking this for Traya. We could give her Talon, but like honestly, I think this is all we're gonna need. And then if we do end up Malik soloing someone, play shock with the second ability. Yeah, it makes sense. I think use Malik for Savage maybe. Problem is he has protection regeneration, so I think Traya is probably our best bet. You vote Talon, so use Talon instead. I mean, it's not going to be a bad thing whatsoever. I don't know if we're going to have another spot for Talon. I think we'll just go for it and call it good. Advocat, I'm going. Okay, I'm going. Too bad. Already put Talon in. And dead. Oh, wow. Because, oh my gosh, because of the riposte, he immediately went below 90% health, and so he reset his cooldowns. That's hilarious. I love that. Full banners? Full banners. Oh, that was great. Oh, that riposte just saved me so many banners. I love that. Okay. Ending the poll in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're gonna start another poll real quick because Newt and Bosk are exactly tied. Come on, guys. That's hilarious. Bosk. Newt. Start poll. Oh, that's funny, guys. That's funny. Okay. Everyone, revote. Oh, gosh. I swear it's at 50% right now. Make a decision, gosh dang it. So we could do something really cheeky with this team. Do I have any excess Sith? Okay. I'm going to give the vote 10 more seconds. Try to keep it 50-50. If it's another draw, then F it. I'll choose myself. I'm not sure if you're faster than Shock. That's actually a good point. 306. Yeah, that's a fast Shock. I'm actually impressed. Usually people don't mod Shock almost at all unless they're doing the cam mission. Imperial Troopers are very easily over Shock, though. Like, no matter what Shock I'm going against, I don't think I've seen a Shock that's faster than my Imperial Troopers. So that would be an easy clap here. The problem is the amount of counterattacks they can get off of it. So, the cheeky thing that we could do... Let's see what we got left. This is only Jedi, right? Start the battle, Jedi allies gain 50% protection up. And, yeah, so it's only Jedi. Where's my Ufus? Ufu. What do you guys think? Hey, Tasty Teddy, welcome. Okay, I'm ending the poll before someone makes it 50% again. You guys have decided on Bosk. We're going after Bosk. Okay, we're gonna try that lineup just because I think it's hilarious. And I kind of want to try it for the stupidity's sake. Just a full Ufu. Okay. So we're going to try this and have some fun with it. This is our first time testing this out. And you guys have spoken on what you want to test it on. I don't have the Zeta on Kanan, so I'm guessing that this is going to be our best lineup. Let's check Boba. 263? They might be faster than me. That's a fast... Okay. So that's a plus 70 speed, if I'm remembering my math correctly. So they are faster than me. Yeah, they're definitely faster than me. So Bosk will get a turn. Boba will get a turn. And then Zam will also get a turn. So yeah, all of them are going to take at least one turn before I do. Dang, that's rough. Airplane mode. Yeah, I get a second from Taunt. Yeah, you are correct. That's why I said at least one turn before I do. We're going to assume it's going to be fine because you guys voted. And so I trust you guys. I don't know if you guys trust you guys, but I trust you guys. So I'm definitely not getting ready to put airplane mode on. Noah home, welcome. We're about to do something stupid. Oh, this could end really badly. Oh gosh, yeah, there it goes. Well, it was a fun try. It was a fun try. Yeah, they just don't have enough turn meter, and those guys going first just absolutely wrecked it. Whose idea was that? The entire chat. Welcome. They all voted. YOLO, yeah. Should have done Newt. Honestly, both of them actually sound like rough battles just because Django's on the other team. Yeah, no Omi on Zam I would have won no problem, because I think I have my Rex dialed in at 315 speed, which is pretty good for a Gear 10. I took no part in that idea. I voted for New. Sure, Anakin. I bet you're the one that was getting everyone to vote for Bosk. No, I'm not mad. I genuinely, like, testing out a character I 100% will take over winning a Grand Arena any day. Speaking of, because we did that, we're gonna pull some stupid stuff if you guys are fine with it. Oh, but then they're gonna be faster. That's actually a really solid Bosk idea, is having this fast of a Bosk, because it limits my stuff that I can do to it by a large amount. Because, like, this is even faster than my Imperial Troopers right now. Hey, Xeno, good to see you. Get a good Rex. I'm also voted for Newt. Sure, Advocat, whatever you say. I mean, I have a solid Rex, but people wanted me to test him at low gear. I could take him up to Gear 12 and get him towards Gear 13 pretty quickly. But, you know, people want testing at low gears, and so I'm 100% willing for that. Darth Revan for Bosk. Yeah, 100% could be an easy dub. Let me make sure there's nothing else scary before I just go for that one. Okay, this is the one we're worried about. And then top level, we can do that easy. So easy Imperial Trooper there. TIE Fighter Pilot Omi is not that scary, honestly, unless they have a solid team around it. DR for Bosk, anti-mass assist. You'd Wampa? You'd Womp this? I think Wampa could work, although they will all get a turn before Wampa gets a turn. Which means Bosk will get a mass assist off. Let's take a look at the south real quick. I just want to double check that we have a place for Wampa. Okay, so Wampa can hang out there or right here. So I think we're good with we'll have a place for Wampa. Yeah, Wampa has healing immunity as well. Or Wampa has healing immunity. Sorry, Boba has healing immunity on Rocket. You are correct. Let's just throw Darth Revan at this, just because this is the scariest. Throw a full Darth Revan. That's not really going to help us. Malak on Shock. Yeah, but I kind of want to use it right here, because we got a lot that can answer Shock. Hold on. Let's bring you guys over real quick, and we'll check, because if we can pull off if we can pull off Wampa on Shock, that would probably be the easiest thing. Add unit, attacking lead, Wampa. 96% win rate. And that's the same team right there. Yeah, so we'll Wampa Shock T. Okay. Yeah, we'll Wampa Shock T. Let's just get this out of the way. Let's bring you guys back over. Okay. Mallet. I don't have any extra Sith really on me, if I'm being honest. That at least none that have leadership abilities at all. Oh, that's right. I forgot that Darth Revan does that to this team. His ferocity counts as stacking debuffs for them. Oh, this is going to be a pain. I'm so upset at myself for forgetting about that. Oh. That, yeah. Yeah. They all have too much protection for him to get through either. And now they're turned... Ah, goodness gracious. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about that interaction. I haven't run into that interaction in so long. Oh, no, you're fine, dude. I should have remembered that interaction. That's my bad. Okay, so we're going to have to split up our Star Killer regardless. And I think this is our best bet for this. And lost all. Dang. Yeah, Darth Revan will wreck you if you don't have a lot of teams to counter him. Because you either have to overpower him or have a specific counter for him. Wampa won't get a turn. I mean, our only other option really is to throw something like, yeah, Star Killer. But, okay, so we'll come back to this then. If we're going to throw Star Killer at this, then we got to make sure we have a way to get through every other team. So this was going to be my Imperial Trooper easy battle. But if we don't have Imperial Troopers for it because we need it down south, what can we use on this? Okay, we could probably do like a crappy First Order team there because I'm not too upset about Saj. Then Boston Boba, I check turn meter. Okay. Imps work. Bounty Hunters, the Night Sisters. I mean, I can see what I've got left for Bounty Hunters. I don't have a lot. Do something like that. See if we can't kill this off. Check the speeds. It doesn't matter. I'll be honest. They could put as much speed as they want on this Asajj Ventress and it won't be faster. Yeah, 256 plus an additional 60 speed from Zam is going to be over 300, so 310. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm faster than their whole team. I mean, I'm down to give it a try. I don't see why not. Yeah, usually Bosk is a joke, though. I usually take absolute garbage against Bosk. Dang. No plague on this team at all. Annoying. Yeah, that stun just killed it. Oh, I should probably turn off airplane mode. Yeah, this is just all nat ones today. Yeah, that dude, it was the same thing with frickin' Malgus. He never dropped the taunt, and Malik just kept dropping the taunt. It was the just absolute worst. Okay, we gotta do something about these teams. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with a lot of these, but we'll work our way through. So we kind of need to Wampa Shock at this point, if we want to get through them. This is a little worrying now that we have less teams. You got Zori in the bag. Zori's my defense, unfortunately. Let's see what I got left. Yeah, I'm running low on teams quick. I doubt my Akbar even has, yeah. I haven't touched Akbar since I was probably level 70. Okay, so let's count off teams real quick. So we can make 2 teams out of Starkiller. We can make a Vader team that's fairly good. We can make a Kylo Ren Unmasked team. Not only first users, first order. Yeah, I don't see why not. No, I didn't realize he was out of damage immunity. I always forget that his stun is 2 turn. Don't want the perfect. Push turn meter. Push turn meter. Hits. Basically, as long as we keep the other guy stunned, we'll have 0 problems. Especially because it's a 2-turn stun, and so... Yeah, Vader Veers has the ability to beat the First Order team. Yeah, but that gets rid of 2 teams in 1 is the problem. We're trying to make our team stretch as much as possible. That is all he's used this entire match. That frickin' ability. Okay. Awesome. 57 banners too, I'll take it. You might have to start Killer Kylo, yeah. Okay, so that was an easy clap. And then we got Wampa there. We gotta get through these 2 teams somehow. Do I have something for this? I need something for this. Something at least semi-good. Honestly, I might have to waste just Imp Troopers. Tune so you can 2-shot Bosk. Snipe a tune with what though? Imps aren't going to be faster than this. It's just they're gonna die off. Whip out the calculator. Mark 1 token of credits. I mean, if you're low on credits, go for it. But I rarely see a reason. Also, if you're really high on those, I would say go for it. Okay, do you think it's Imps on Sisters? Imps on Sisters? Yeah, so Imps on Sisters is going to be super easy. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because we hit airplane mode or retreated for this, so... This will have 0 problems. And so we'll definitely go with this on this. It's just what we'll have for the last 2 teams is kind of iffy. We might be able to pull off something cheeky with Vader, and I'm hoping that we can maybe get the TIE pilot out using Vader. So... for Phasma speed, Phasma's not on any of these teams. Go for it. Yeah, this has been a rough Grand Arena, guys, I gotta say. Taking a lot longer than I was expecting just because we're struggling. I hate using it, but we need the turn meter. Are you kidding me? Jeez. That is one of the beefiest Night Sister zombies I have ever seen. Solid. Ah, the pilot. Got it. Do you have Han Solo, General Kenobi, and Traya? If so, then yeah, worth it. Probably depending on the guild. Yeah, okay, yeah, Death Deep, you're responding to, hello. Got it. Okay, I was like, yes, I do have all those 3. Okay, you're talking to Death Deep. Okay, so we have, Palmara and 1 more for bottom. Yeah, but then, do you think that Starkiller with just some random Sith, or a random Sith and a random Jedi could do something here? G12 Malak versus a Relic 5 Padme team? Probably not. Oof. Okay, so let's see what we got. So if we save Emperor Palpatine and Mara Jade. Oh, hold up. What about that? And then we're gonna need either a Jedi or an Ufu. Let's see what we got left. The only Ufu worth using, meaning the only relict one, is Rey, Scavenger. What do you guys think about that, though? Wait, hold on. How does Ezra read? Target ally attacks. It's ally. So he could also get a Starkiller in. I think this is going to be our best bet to try this. Oh. Hold on 1 sec. I'm going to close my window. Okay, I think we're going to try this. Oh, goodness. Kind of like Ezra as the third. Starkiller assist sounds great. Okay, yeah, I can do that, Sotico. I got permission for it, so why not, right? Oh, that's right. For the Omicron, a Jedi tank will actually do things. He does have the tank tech, right? Yeah, Jedi tank. That's right. You're correct. Because that'll be a pre-taunt. I completely forgot about that. Thank you for pointing that out, whoever that was. Who was it? Advocat, Wagey, all of you. Squall Leon Hart, thank you for reminding me about that piece of his kits. I really need to reread some of these kits. It's been way too long. Okay, let's I'm gonna get the song on real quick for you guys. I'm also gonna take a second and up the music, because I want to get typed if we're gonna do this. Okay. That should be pretty dang loud for you guys without being too loud, I hope. Okay. There it is. Oh yeah, it's over now. Oh, the ability block though. You're killing me. That was a perfect ability block. Okay, we're gonna keep this up. Let's get off that ability block. Let's go basic. And then we just want to go basics across the board, because he gets an assist every single time. And then finish off you. Okay, that should severely deplete what they can do with their overall power. One more basic, and that'll do it. Dude. Heck yeah. Dude, oh yes. Heck yes, guys. I'm ready. You don't get to be here. Oh, you douche. Stealing banners like that? Oh, you douche. I don't think there's any way I can make those up. Douche. Well, dude, I'm glad we pulled that out of the sky. That came in so handy. I always love how well Darth Vader works with frickin' Starkiller. We've been having a heck of a time getting through this. Goodness gracious. Okay, so Wampa here. This is kind of obvious. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the Wampa song he uses because that one's actually not done by him. It's done by a different person. But here, let's turn our music down lower again. Okay. I'm gonna get airplane mode ready. I mean, not that it matters, but I think if Wampa fails, I think we lose. But might as well try, right? Okay. Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, memberships are active, Caleb. I just activated them this morning. So those are active. If you want to look at the perks that you get, there's a full breakdown of the perks. You can look at, of course, the memberships themselves and they'll say it. But for a full breakdown for how it works and everything, it's on the Discord. So there's some pretty cool perks. Like if you do the $10 membership, we do live roster reviews where you're in a Discord with me on stream and we talk back and forth about your Discord, about your roster. And give you a kind of a more personal roster review to, like, you know, getting Grand Arena help for one of the tiers with, like, your defenses and offenses and what to panic farm between seasons. So, you know, some fun stuff. And then, you know, of course, there's the $3 one of just if you want the emojis and the membership stuff where you have the badges next to your name for how long you've had it. Like, oh, yeah. Memberships are active, so if you want to support the channel, you can go over and do membership. I'd love you guys forever for it. Okay, so we got one more left. What Empire I got left? Not much. I think this is about it for Empire. But honestly, this might be able to do it. Something like that. Let's check speeds. I'm assuming he has some solid speeds on these. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's right. It's Empire or Sith that he can use. I have a tank, a pre-taunting tank. That is a fast Kylo Ren unmasked. I'm impressed. Okay, so they're definitely going to take first turn with him, which means they're going to freeze up him. Okay. So we got something right there, I think. I think that's something that we can pull off. Let's see if we got a Datacron lying around. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so that's actually not technically true that all will go first. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. That's right, because his thing, every time they get advantage, they get turn meter, don't they? That's right, plus 30 speed. I'm not taking into account the plus 30 speed either. YOLO, this is basically all I have left, so why not? Even if we can get, like, 2 people out with this, or just 1 person out. From there, I think I can clean it up. Is anyone else confused? I'm not going to question it. Let's make sure you get no turn meter because you're going next. Once you're gone, your Omicron is gone. Let's get a stun on you. Or not. I was hoping to get enough turn meter that we could get both of them out, but that's fine. Let's do that. Get a stun on you. Get you under stun, get shock on you. Morning, War Machine. Good to see you. We are having a absolutely rough time getting through our grand arena, but we're almost done. She got bonus turn meter from what? I'm trying to think what her kit is. Am I missing a piece of her kit? I don't think she got turn meter off of damage. Oh, that worked so well, though. Oh, that's scary. That right there is scary. I hate the fact that they have a Marauder sitting there. Okay. I got stuck on this before. Here, let me take a look, Caleb. Make sure that they're active. YouTube. Studio. Hold on. Okay, hold up. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I hate that. Okay. Well, it just glitched out and deleted all of the stuff that I had on, so it's going to take me 24 hours to get it back up and running. That's really dumb. YouTube's trying to screw me. Well, we'll get it set up by tomorrow. That's really stupid. Yeah. I'll get it reset up tonight, and then it'll come up tomorrow. Unfortunately, you have to wait 12 hours while they figure out, hey, we want to make sure that you're not scamming people. But that's unfortunate. It's fine though. But yeah, I'll have it set up by tomorrow. Let's get in here and wreck this. See what we can do. So what I'm thinking is, I think last time we tried a negotiator counter, and we got rid of a couple ships, but I kind of want to try our Chimera counter. Do something like, instead of that, we'll go bomber. Where's our Empire? Bomber. Do something like that. It shouldn't take long to get back up. It deleted all the badges and stuff, but I have all of the... Oh yeah, I definitely will play the Thrawn song for this. I love that song. It's currently my favorite song at the moment. Same. What's the matter? Best Arnold song. Yeah, so I'm assuming that we can pull this off. But yeah, it deleted all of the badges and everything, but the badges that we have for the memberships, as well as the emojis that we got going on, as well as future badges and future emojis, are being made by a friend of mine, all custom for our community. And so the badges are all beaver dams, because rabid beaver and then the dam Discord. And so you start out with a wooden dam, and then it goes up to a metal, then bronze, and then we're going to have a silver, gold, and so on later on. And then we also have a meme of the, what are their names? Garsuxon, for when we use them and stuff. And so we got some emoji stuff. It's going to be great. I do have a Discord server. Here, I actually have it open right now because I threw it in the chat earlier. Here you go. But yeah, so we've been setting up that Discord server. I'm almost done setting it up. Wisdom Matter has been a huge help with that. Thank you so much for everything you've done, dude. But yeah, so we'll try this out. Let me get the song going. We got to get some hype in here. Okay, let's get this music up again without it being too loud. Okay. Awesome. Let's get this going. Freaking love this song. Unfortunate, but we'll deal with it. No healing immunity, so I can heal him. Who's going next? I don't trust that. Let's try to get it going. Okay, there's the kill. Dang, holy shiz. Oh, that's rough. Having their tank out is helpful, but we need a little bit more. Spell buffs. Come on, give me another turn. We're almost to that. Let's get some beefiness out here, see if we can just survive until ultimate. Get some protection up. Get some buff immunity on. Get a taunt up if possible. Sweet. Oh, come on. Survive. Just a little bit longer. Okay, there goes another one of their ships. Plo Koon? No, Ahsoka. Dang, that's more damage. Dang. Okay. We can clean that up. They're out of tanks at this point. Okay. We got a couple ways that we can try and pick this apart. At this point, I just kind of want to get through it. I don't necessarily care about banners. Yeah, it went south real quickly. And the problem with going up against Negotiator with Chimera is the TDC. Anakin's basic doesn't actually... it can't be evaded. And so he can just go through it. Do Executor first? Okay. Marauder is so busted, dude. Okay, this should be easy clap. Let's get our typical thing going. Let's get our music back to a normal rate, just so that way you guys aren't deafened. Okay. Yeah, Anakin is so insane. Okay. Dude, I swear, every time I go to my squads, I'm worried someone will start reading my squads and, like, report me for them. Because I've got some really stupid names in them. I need to change all my names into, like, streamer-friendly names. Let's see, who's going next? Okay. So no point doing that yet. Because otherwise we'll screw ourselves. So let's just push turn meter. Then we're getting an Executor push, which will then give him another turn. And so he can now do this. That's rough, but he's dead. Or not. Fine. Gosh. I'll give him... Noah, show up. Shut up. You didn't see that. He can get stunned, so might as well go for the stun. Douche. AoE won't do much. Can I push through that? No? Okay. Let's get him in. We got it. Okay. Mother effer. Okay, that's gonna be problematic. We are struggling. Give me a second, I will show you guys all of the dirty secrets. I did get ability block on him, right? Yes, I got ability block on him. Okay. Finish off him. This is, yeah, like, I'm just rolling all nat ones today, if you guys haven't noticed. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be painful. Oh, shiz. Stun, please. Yes, okay, thank freaking goodness. Oh, painful. Oh, shiz, dude. I don't even know if I want dagger, but it's another ship. This is the messiest I've ever seen this freaking counter, dude. I am really surprised that we haven't lost, gotten ultimate on us yet. Okay, finish. We're getting somewhere, guys. Oh my gosh. The messiest I've ever seen this. Please just get him out. Thank you. Holy crap. That is the messiest executor I have ever done. Too easy. GG easy right there. Okay, I don't care. I genuinely don't care about the banners on this. I'm going to save my best fleet for last, and I'm going to throw just everything I have at this, because this Grand Arena is kind of already down the... Okay. We'll see what we got. So, a dumb pun, Pietyless, Third Reich, Master Debater, Heir Apparent, which is obviously a reference to the books, a Grievous Sin, another really bad pun. Let's see what else we got. Prep for the titties, because, you know, I call the profundity the titties. I've actually changed quite a few of my names and, like, kind of avoided going to my squads. Let's see if I still have a couple of them. But, like, for a couple of the videos I've made on this channel, I've had to change a couple of my names just to, you know, keep things, you know, a little bit better. Yeah, like, so, let's see. Yeah, so Third Reich, Mando Munchers, Good Game, Poopers, Hitler's... Yeah. So, yeah. Definitely change that one. That one was definitely inappropriate. But yeah, so, there you go. There's all of my squad names that I've come up with, except for the ones that were the worst. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing my, sense of humor. I mean, okay, but like, it's a Phasma team. It makes sense because from when they were kids, they were indoctrinated into this regime. Like, it makes sense. You gotta admit, though. Uh. Anyways, sorry. Side tangents. I hope you guys enjoy my sense of humor. Okay, so yeah, we're planning on just throwing stuff at this until we win. I don't even think I have something set up for those. I need to cop some of those. Okay, where's resistance? We got a 5-star. I don't know if that's good enough to be in the starting lineup. We'll throw it as secondary. Let's get ourselves some scoundrels. Not that. That. Okay. Ugh. Dang, I'm still really bummed about the whole membership thing being shut down. That was, like, yeah, the fact that it just deleted all of them. So annoying. I put a lot of work into setting all of that up. Am I gonna get a turn anytime soon? Like, what the F? How are they getting so many turns? Okay. Please, for the love of all that is holy, let me take a turn. Yeah, I shouldn't have backed out. I 100% agree. I'm not going to back out on this one. Well, let's keep you alive and see if we can't get a reinforcement in to help you. How's your CAC going? Awful. How's yours? Okay. Well, let's bring in the negotiator, or, I mean, the master of debating, you know? Oh, goodness gracious, this hurts. This is the same fleet I got stuck on last time, too, when I faced this, like, 5 weeks ago. Yeah, now I'm using my strong advocate. Yeah, keep wailing on him. I don't know if it dispels debuffs, but it's worth trying to see if we can keep him out of stealth. Sick, because of the buff dispel, or the buff immunity. Heck yeah, okay. Goodness gracious, this was painful. Oh my gosh, just die, Marauder. Please! Oh gosh. Yeah, so I'm basically, with this Grand Arena, I'm 100% just relying on the stupidity of my opponent. Jeez, this Marauder just doesn't die. Take a turn and die. Okay, thank you. That's full banners, too. That's actually not bad. Dang. Okay. Well, I mean, the good news is we full cleared. Was it the messiest full clear I've ever done in this game? Yes. But was it a full clear? Also, yes. That was so incredibly dumb. Oh, dude. How many battles did we drop on that gas? 7? Oh. Here's to hoping our opponent is just the worst at this game you've ever seen. A full clear is a full clear, I guess. Yeah, you're not wrong. Gosh. That's so bad. Uh, the max score, we can calculate it real quick. Max I've gotten is somewhere around 1750, I think. Okay. Let's see. Let me move my calculator over to my other screen. You won because you. Gosh, I really don't. I really hope I don't get like flagged or anything for bringing that up. I'm trying not to read it out when you guys say it because I'm like, oh yeah, and then I'm like, that probably shouldn't be said out loud by the person streaming. Okay, so 59 times 4 equals, okay, and then there's 4 in this one as well, right? And then there's 5 in the back. Clear. So 59 times, so that's 5 plus 4 is 9 is 13. So times 13 equals, and then we got 260, 232, 232. So plus 260 plus 232 plus 232. And then plus 186 plus 79 plus 79. A max banner win if you were to get everything done, which is doubtful. It's going to be 1,835. So definitely nowhere close to that. Caleb Swigger, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know. Does it take a while to like go up on the screen or something? I'm confused because I do have an alert for that. I don't know why it's not showing up. We'll see how long it takes to show up, or if I have to completely redo my Streamlabs. But thank you so much, Caleb. You're awesome. Yeah, sometimes it's gotta be messy. Yeah. I wish we could have been a lot less messy. I'm glad that we, you know, took the time to fix our Garsuxen, though. It's showing up for me. Yeah, I mean, at least something's showing up for you. But yeah. So yeah, there we go. We have our thing done. So at this point, we're gonna do some roster reviews. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, so I've got about another hour to do roster reviews. That took a little longer than I was expecting. Let me throw the Q&A in just to remind people and let people know that are coming into the stream. So if you put it in the Discord under roster review, I am going to throw roster review. Stream start. Oh, there we go. There we go. Thank you, Caleb. Yeah, it just took a while to show up. I'm glad to know that it still shows up, though. Okay. But yeah, let me... There. Anything past the stream start message in the roster review section of the Discord is going to be what we're going to start with. So, Anakin, if you want to throw yours below that, please do. So... The roster review priority list is people who are members, followed by people who super chat, followed by people who message in the Discord. Then if we run out of ones on Discord, we'll get to ones in chat. So... get ourselves a Discord link into that. Invite people, copy, and paste. Okay, now that should show up at the top. Roster review priority. Okay. You spend some money. I'll do that and get a membership tomorrow. Caleb, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Totally magnificent modding my opponent had. Dude, if you give me his ally code, I'll straight up look him up right now. Because I want to see this awful modding. Just for the Relic 5 Cad Bane for JMK. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, go back to live chat. Sweet. Yeah. Although I don't know if I'd quite consider a $20 for a Relic 5. But still good. Should have JKL next week. Heck yeah, dude. Just in time for 5v5, the actually good game mode. Okay. Good game mods. Good game mode with shit matchmaking. Yeah, fair. But mostly for Cad Bane. Yeah, Xeno, that's fair. I mean, the Finalizer is an amazing fleet, though. Okay, let's take a look at our, sorry, I was just taking a sec to look at some stuff. Let's take a look at what we got for Discord. Okay, so we have a solid number to start with. Okay, waiting since yesterday. Yes, Advocate, I recall. Okay. Let's do this battle real quick, just for fun. I need practice on this battle. I just started doing this battle not too long ago. Okay. So this is how you counter the Leviathan specifically. You kind of need him in this specific lineup. I've actually never fought the lineup with the Sith Trooper at the starting position. I don't think that's actually that good. Let's see. Get that ability block on Malgus. Keep working. There's the bulwark. Okay, interesting. That stun might have screwed this. That's interesting. I'm starting to see why people run this. We can get our tank out. Yeah, because usually you run Slave 1 as kind of like your main damage dealer for this fight. Finish off Malgus. That should get rid of a lot of the viability of this fleet, but unfortunately they got rid of most of our damage on that opening play. Let's get rid of everything. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look up to see if there's a counter for the way that you do this one, because the way that you do it with the Sith, whatever this one is, the Sith fighter, is just this lineup right here. Oh, that's interesting. I've never gotten a reinforcement before on this though. Yeah, it just dies, but still, I still get the target locks. Interesting. So it slows down their ultimate, but it increases the counter for Executor. That's cool. Okay, good to know. Yeah, Noah Home, there's some great videos on it on YouTube. I showed one in my last stream. But yeah, super helpful. But yeah, I don't have a lot of practice with it, and so I'm still working on it. Let's start off with some of these roster reviews. Okay. We'll get through as many as we can. Unfortunately, I'm a little thorough when it comes to roster reviews, so I apologize for the lack of speed. Could you guys, while you're putting in your roster reviews, can you please put in your current farm, your previous farm, your favorite team? So just go in and edit your message real quick. Okay. Did you put it in chat or did you put it in the Discord? I don't see it in the Discord. If you're putting it in chat, make sure you're putting X's between all of the numbers, every 3 set of numbers. Otherwise, YouTube for some reason flags it as like spam and will delete it completely. Okay. So, son, just finished Ray working on Jedi Knight Luke and going to work on SLKR next. Favorite team is CLS probably. Okay. So if your favorite team's CLS, let's check how good you are at modding. Let's get your Rebels. Your Rebels honestly might just be high enough relic level that you don't actually have to try and mod this. So that's 115. 40, that's 116. You are literally barely over that marker. Holy crap, dude. Way to put it in right underneath. That is literally barely right there. Okay, let's check your speeds. So 284 with 112. That's not bad for CLS. Now let's look at your top speed characters. 361. I love to see a very fast Mara Jade. I should see a very fast Resistance Hero Poe right here. Yeah, or sorry, Finn. Heck yes, I'm loving this, dude. I'm liking the roster so far. Very fast Moff Gideon, not very common. Well, I mean, it's common, but it's not common to have Gideon be like as fast as your other people at Gear 12. So let's check for a mod fall off. I mean, this is a little painful. I'm guessing you're running out of credits. But I do appreciate the solid speed on that BB-8 regardless of that. Yeah, so it looks like the Lightspeed bundles have completely wiped out your credits. But I am loving your mods. You have some solid mods. Like, I'm not seeing a huge fall off with your speed mods, and you want to keep any character that you're using in that like 60 to 90 range. So I'm very impressed there. Thanks, Wastmatter. I will get to it after this one because I am curious about it. So yeah, I love your mods. You're doing great on mods. Let's check. You said you finished Ray, which is right there. You're working on Ult, obviously. You're working on Jedi Knight Luke next and going to work for SLKR afterwards. Okay. So, let's take a full look at your Rebels real quick. Just see. So you have your CLS. Now you have... So you're waiting on Cholo and Rolo, which is typical. Don't sleep on this Captain Rex. Get a Zeta on him. Get him up to a certain gear level. I mean, I'm getting holds with a gear 10. You can get him up to gear 10 without any Chirotechs. And you have 7 star just like me, which is great. So get a Zeta on him as soon as you can. Get a Omicron if you can. Cholo, Rolo. Do you have a team to go with Jedi Knight Luke is the question? You don't really. Jeez. Okay. So you're just going to have to be throwing Jedi with Jedi Knight Luke. So I take it, son, that it's a PP farm. A little PP. It's just a passion project farm. So it's less of like I have a specific team, like I have the Jedi Knight Revan SLKR counter, and more of I like Jedi Knight Luke, or I like Luke in general, and so I'm getting Jedi Knight Luke. Is that how this is, son? Hello? Is my chat frozen, or am I crazy? Ah, my chat's frozen. Squall Leonhardt, if you want to add me, you can go to my Discord. My ally code's there. Okay, yeah, for some reason my chat is frozen in one spot, but so it's not frozen on your guys' screen, but I have chat open in 2 different windows, and one of my chat windows is frozen for some reason. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, son, I'm not getting any responses from you, son. So I'm guessing it's a PP farm, which is not bad to have PP farms, but consider getting Jedi Knight Revan as soon as possible. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Passion looking towards JML Leia next, was wondering what to do. Yeah, so if you're going to get Jedi Knight Luke, you need Jedi Knight Revan to go with him. Pretty badly. Let's check your Old Republic real quick. Yeah, so like Bastila, you already have at 6 stars, but the rest you have pretty low. So it'll take you a bit to get him, but that is definitely the best place to use Jedi Knight Luke. He's not amazing on defense, and he's okay on offense by himself, making his own team, but you kind of want him on Jedi Knight Revan or with Jedi Master Luke. Let's check your first order. What's the holdup on your first order? So it looks like you got some work to do, but you're putting all your stuff into JKL. Are you waiting on the finalizer? 1, 2, 3. So you have those done, but you don't have the finalizer. So you're waiting on the finalizer. So you're looking for a project in between what you're doing, basically, is what you're working on. Yeah, finalizer is what you're waiting on. Okay. So you have a Bastila, but you don't have a Darth Revan, because your Old Republic is non-existent. Okay, interesting. Let's take a look. So you have your first order done. You didn't sleep on Zori, I'm sure. Yep, you got Zori here. Sweet. You got the Finn Zeta. Perfect. Okay, sweet. Let's see whatever other teams you got here that you might want to finish. Galactic Republic. So you have a solid Galactic Republic, but I'm sure you use C-3PO with, what's his bucket, and you probably use Qui-Gon with Anakin. So Padme's kind of gimped. It looks like you have a lot of little, PP farms, like a whole bunch of clones farmed up. Looks like you might have been going for a JMK rush before you got the Lightspeed bundles. Okay. So I'm loving where your mods are. I'm loving, where your account is right now. And you're kind of just waiting on finalizer, obviously. I would say put a pin in Jedi Knight Luke. Just for a little bit. Because you have a usable CLS squad. But honestly, I would probably take the time and just, instead of putting those relics into the Jedi Knight Luke requirements, finish off your requirements. Get your first order finished, just so that way, as soon as you get finalizer, you can just bump yourself over that hump. And that will give you also 2 teams to use in Grand Arena, versus 1 team that you don't really have the support for with Jedi Knight Luke. And so that would probably be my suggestion to you, is probably go first order and then do your passion project. If you're willing to wait, I definitely think that would be better. And since you already have all the shards you need for everything you have, besides, of course, you know, you're working on first order, so you should be working on the echelon and special forces. But regardless of those, you kind of have all the shards you need for your next 2 farms. So I would probably finish first order to get those teams done, and in the meantime, start working on your Old Republic. They're super easy to farm right now because they added, you know, things to multiple characters to nodes, like Mission and Salbar on the same node. And that should give you a solid start into Jedi Knight Revan. And Jedi Knight Revan will kind of slingshot your Jedi Knight Luke into a really great team, especially with the support. Let's see if you bought it. Yeah, so you bought the Rebel Bundle, and so you already have an old Ben, and then you'll have a Bastila and a Hermit Yoda. And so Jedi Knight Revan, Hermit Yoda, Bastila, old Ben, and whichever Jedi Knight I didn't say. All those 5 can counter SLKR, can counter Zori. They do a ton of work. And so I would say finish your first order and then take a moment and get the shards for Jedi Knight Revan to kind of get yourself a solid Jedi Knight Luke team as soon as you get it. Hopefully that helps, son. It looks like you have some solid things going, but it also looks like you kind of have a lot of projects partially done. Like, it looks like you had a JMK rush for a bit. It looks like you had a start into Executor. Do you have Executor? You do have Executor. So let's make sure you're not sleeping on this. You have a Relic Dark Trooper. I love to see it. So it looks like you're doing solid work in your side farms as well. It just looks like you have some unfinished projects. So I would get Jedi Knight Revan, the shards for Jedi Knight Revan while you work towards finishing your first order, and then 100% go for Jedi Knight Luke as soon as you finish your first order requirements. And I would say finish your mods, but I mean, I understand 100% that that's all based around your credits, and it's rough. Okay, who's next? We got Sumberdor. Uh, Make sure that your names are the same in chat as they are on Discord. So, like, change your Discord nickname in the thing to be able to match, just so that way I know who I'm talking to, if possible. Travis Hinton. Okay, sweet. Would love a review. Current farm is Leviathan. Just finished getting Executor and then SLKR. And, okay, Ray and Starkiller bundles. Favorite team is either Gas or Darth Revan. Took a long break from the game when Relics came out. Just came back a few months ago. So that means you're spending some money if you're going for Leviathan. Finalizer, so I'm a stone throw from SLKR. Heck yeah, Zeno. Okay, so if those are your favorite team, yeah, you're definitely spending some money. Those are your favorite teams. I want to see a fast Darth Revan. Okay, it's a solid Darth Revan, but the fact that 317 is your fastest character, let's check your GLs. Yeah, 138. I want to see somewhere in the 560s with SLKR. Ray should be offense mods, somewhere close to, 500 speed. Okay, solid. JML. 525. Okay, 525 is respectable on him. So I would say first things first, go work on some mods. They take a while to get obviously. If you're looking for a mod plan and a filter to use to filter your mods much faster, go check out my video I posted last week. It should help a lot. Let's check this Piet. Yeah, I want to see over 300 speed Piet. 330 is kind of that minimum that I like to see on Piet. Mara Jade should be 330 speed. But yeah, so you got some mods to work on 100%. Let's take a look. So your gas team, that's worrying. If gas is one of your favorite teams, then where? Am I blind? Okay, maybe I am blind. I am blind. Okay, 280, respectable. I want to see Rex in your top 4 fastest characters, besides GLs, of course. At any given time, he should be, like, up here, 100%. So I'd like to see Mara Jade come up this list quite a bit. I'd like to see Admiral Piet come up this list quite a bit. And I'd like to see Rex come up this list quite a bit. I'd also like to see Resistance Hero Finn quite a bit up this list. Okay, so there's your mods. And your 501st was finished, right? I'm proud of you for that. I don't often see finish 501st. A lot of people skip out on ARC Trooper. You've got the Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke. It looks like you have a finished Rebel team. It looks like you're finishing your farms. Something I really appreciate that I don't see often is finishing farms. You do have the Captain Rex. Consider throwing a Zeta and Omicron on him. You finish Rey, which means throw some Zetas on Zori and Finn. It's going to be an amazing defensive team. You'll get all kinds of holds on this team. Drop a Zeta on Finn. So to get this team started with Finn and Zori, all you need to drop is the Finn Zeta. So if you can drop one Zeta, put the Zeta on Finn, and that'll start getting you holds. When you have time, drop the other 2 on Zori, but even just dropping the one on Finn will get you holds. So drop the Zeta on Finn. And yeah, I 100% get it. We're all starved for Zetas at this point. In fact, I'm actually out of Omegas right now, but I have 1 Zeta, and it's killing me. Let's take a look at your Padme team. Okay. Yep. Okay. Looks like you have a solid Padme team lying around. Okay. And so you're going for Leviathan. Are you finished with... Like, I wasn't seeing him. Yeah, I'm not seeing... So the way that it works is if you want a roster view top priority, then you're going to want to go to the Discord. Links on my page. And then you can throw it in the roster review section. If you just want to see if you can, you know, wait and get a roster review, you can throw it in chat, but those are last priority. Okay, so you're getting Malgus next Proving Grounds. What about his ship? Do you have the shards for his ship? Yes. Okay, sick. Then I can 100% see Leviathan. That's always a problem. I know that if people aren't spending, it's going to be really difficult to get Leviathan for anyone that's free to play. It's the reason that I really haven't tried to go for Leviathan at all. Even though, you know, Darth Revan is one of my favorite characters in all of Star Wars lore. Rebels. We'll actually go Rebel Fighters. Okay. Yeah. Overall, solid account. You're finishing your farms. I like to see it. I like to see it. Let's take a look at your fleets. We'll see. So far, the big problem has been mods. I need to see a TDC in here ASAP. You have the rest of the fleet basically done. Get yourself a TDC. Finish your BTLB. Finish your Echelon. Yeah, so you've got some fleets to finish. So you're getting some solid solid meta fleets, but I think your big problem right now is going to be mods, and it's going to be getting off meta fleets. And so finish up your off-meta fleets. Just choose one or two at a time and just keep working at them. So get your Echelon up. It looks like you started on your Echelon. Get your BTLB Y-Wing up for your Galactic Republic. Get your TDC for Empire. And then for Rebels, after you finish Leviathan, you could technically go for Profundity with what you've got. Because, like, with Home 1, there's not really a good fleet with what you have. It kind of requires Bistance U-Wing to kind of make Home 1 really pop. So I wouldn't worry about your Rebels until you start going for Profundity. But finish your First Order, finish your Empire, and finish your Galactic Republic. You're like one ship away from each. And then fix your mods. I think that's the most important part. The rest, this account looks really well done. Like, you're not missing any holes in your teams. I'm loving what I'm seeing. So, honestly, fix some of your fleets. You'll jump to High Erodium and maybe into Kyber at that point if you fix some of your off-meta counters for fleets. Okay. On to the next person. Yeah, I was genuinely like, I was like looking at the teams themselves, and I'm like, dude, this guy is not struggling on finishing farms, which is usually a genuine problem. Someone will be like, oh yeah, I have CLS and I love CLS, but I don't have 3-POC, and you got everything going for you. So I'm liking what I saw on your account. Hey, Cataclysmic, good to see you. Anakin Lava Crawler. Let's see what you got. My current farm is... I don't know why I clicked Kenobi. Mini. So is this an alt account for you? My current farm is finishing SLKR. I was farming it before the Hyperdrive bundles released. My previous farm was Ray, also from Hyperdrive bundles. My next farm is either JKL or finishing my side farm of Jedi Knight Cal. My favorite team is Starkiller 100%. Is this your account? Yes? Yes? Yes, this is your account. Okay. Sorry, I saw, like, my brain's just farting right now. Okay, let's see. Let's check your UFUs. Okay. Whoa. It better be the top of the list, yeah. Okay, good. Yo, that's me. Minnie is from the Mini movement, the kid that passed from cancer a couple of years ago. I don't know if I heard about that. I don't know. I'm pretty out of the loop when it comes to most things, though. I don't like social media too much. I've recently got into, short form media like TikTok and that kind of thing, and I keep having to delete it because I get too distracted. But that's awesome, Anakin. I love that. I like to see her at 350, but 340 is 100% respectable, especially as your fastest character among your UFUs. Okay, I'm looking at this and I'm starting to not be worried about your mods, which is always a good thing. Yeah, let's just make sure you don't have a drop-off. But I think your mods are doing great. Just keep doing what you're doing with your mods. So let's get down here. Check Stark. Okay, there is a pretty heavy drop-off. So if you have some really solidly modded people at the top, and then it kind of plummets quite a bit as you go down. Like, that's only, what, 3 rows, and it starts to plummet. So keep going on mods, and make sure you're working. I'm not seeing too much of a plummet, but there is quite a bit of a plummet. I do love the fact that any usable character is between that 60 and 90 speed. That is kind of my minimum for usable characters. Yeah, I'm liking what I see for mods, though. And I love the Captain Rex Zeta. I love an Iden Versio. An Iden Versio at any gear level with these Zeta is hilarious to me. I think it's so fun. I wish I could just click, like, requirements for something so I could check easy. Okay, so you're almost done with Jedi Knight Cal. Or getting close. What do you have to go with him, though? You got Bastila gear 12. You don't have you have Jedi Knight Revan with Jedi Knight Luke, right? No? No Jedi Knight Luke? That's right. No Jedi Knight Luke. Let me double check. You said, yeah, either JKL. Okay. So Let's check your rebels. Okay. I know it's, you know, not part of the Jedi Knight Luke farm, but this 3PO and Chewie needs to be relicked as fast as you can. Let's check if you've modded them correctly. So 55, 45, that's 100. It's a little 100. It's like 101, technically. Yeah, like right here. How high is your CLS? It is Relic what? Relic 4. You could probably, if you swap all of the primaries to these mods, I know it's a little painful to do, but if you swap all of these primaries to protection, you could probably make it so your 3PO and Chewie have higher protection and health than CLS, which would allow your CLS to do a lot more work. Regardless, get your 3PO and Chewie relicked, but either way, if you're going to go for Jedi Knight Luke, I know C-3PO is technically, you know, the one, but like 3PO and Chewie is going to take that team to the top. It's going to be great. Hold on. Oh, gosh. My throat's getting dry. Honestly, looking at your account, just at the teams, your mods are looking great. I love to see it. I think there isn't much that I'm seeing that's like a broken team offhand. I didn't mean to click that. Yeah, finish relicking your team. Like, as soon as you start going, that is problematic. Finish relicking your ARC Trooper. Okay, let's just check over a couple more just to see what you got. Okay, love to see that. Okay, looks like you got that solidly. Okay. So here's the dealio. You are working on finishing SLKR, which means your first order is either close or done. It is close, so that is a Relic 7 there and a Relic 7 there. So I don't know if you're ticket farming or what currently. I don't know if you're waiting on Finalizer. Get that echelon up 100%. You need that echelon. So you're waiting on Finalizer, it looks like. Yeah, you do not have Finalizer 5-star. Okay. So you should have a Galactic Republic fleet. Okay. You should have First Order. You should have an Empire fleet going. I like to see it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Consider a Palpmobile. It's not necessary, but 100% helps in so many scenarios, including being able to take down the Profundity. I would 100% suggest a Palpmobile. Yeah. Okay. So here's the dealio. You're pretty similar to a couple we've gone through today already. BTLB Y-Wing needs to be up. You already have the fleet done. You just need BTLB done. So finish your BTLB. Finish your Enchilada. Consider a Palpmobile. Not necessary, but consider it. And honestly, while you're farming for SLKR, and before you head to Jedi Knight Luke, I would consider finishing that ARC Trooper and finishing your CLS team, so C-3PO and 3POC to Relic level. And then at that point, I would say 100% you can go for Jedi Knight Luke and Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. I don't think either one, you do not like farm ships. None of us do, dude. It's the worst. But, and then I think Jedi Knight Luke and Jedi Knight Cal Kestis are definitely things that you could 100% go for. I would just suggest taking the time now to farm those ships and finish those 3 characters. And then at that point, I think you're good to continue on to your farms. It's better to take a break now and finish them now and get the stuff you need now than wait. Saw and Tarful 1 more star level. Yeah, I mean, you could get him now. But, you know, ultimately those relic levels on those other teams are going to get you a lot more. Your Marin is 20 shards away. Yeah. So honestly, like, you could go if you have a little PP right there. I get it. Everyone has a little PP, and we're not always proud of that, but it's fine to have a little PP, and I get that. A personal project, you're gonna have those all the time. If you have something that you've got a side project that you want to work on, I get it. Go for it. Don't listen to me. Go for it. But from an efficiency standpoint, finishing those two teams with those 3 relic characters are going to be what's going to help you most right this moment, and then those ships. So after SLKR, I would suggest working on those before you go on towards anything. But if you want to go for Jedi Knight Cal, go for Jedi Knight Cal. We'll leave it there for you to kind of make that decision. Okay. Everyone has a little PP. Yeah. You know? I get it. We're all making up for it. That's why we get GLs, to make up for our PPs. Okay. So, on this account, the previous farm was Executor, currently doing Jedi Knight Luke. He'll be done next week, then off to JML. My current favorite team is Darth Revan, but just being able to out the game fear. Am I dyslexic? Just being able to out the game fear everyone is very satisfying. Out the gate, I'm guessing that's supposed to say. Out the gate, fear everyone. Very satisfying. I think I am dyslexic. I need mod help, as mods aren't that good. I also need guidance on how to efficiently get JML farm done quickly. The tunes for BB-8 and JTR are being farmed, or shard farmed in the background right now. So you didn't get... Yep. Okay, so you're just farming things yourself. Fair, Noah, fair. Okay, so let's see. Your mods aren't great, and you're working on JTR right now, or rather BB-8 into JTR because it's a requirement. Which BB-8 and JTR is basically you just need the 7 stars and then like gear 9, so those aren't going to be difficult for you. Hey, if you need hearing aids, I do know sign language, so we can still communicate even if you don't have them. I haven't used it in probably 2 years because all of my deaf friends left town, but I do know sign language. Okay, let's take a look at your rebels. So there's not like a perfect efficiency way of farming a GL. I will tell you right now, Noah, if you can afford $11 or $10 plus the tax for wherever you're at, getting that Rebel pack is going to help you a lot because Lando is a requirement for Jedi Knight Luke. You'll immediately get him relicked. Wedge and Biggs are both relic requirements for Jedi Master Luke, and they'll both be relicked. Obi-Wan will be a relic, and he's required at relic levels for it. Admiral Akbar is the same. Can't afford it at the moment, but Christmas is coming soon. Fair enough, Noah. I get it. Yeah, so definitely consider getting that pack if you can. But the way to efficiently farm a GL, there's not really a specific way that's efficient. But the best way to do it, is to get teams that you can use before getting characters that you can just have. So, for instance, Wedge Antilles and, Biggs, wherever he may be in this list, both are not nearly as important as, getting your 3POC and your Han Solo done. And so that would be something I 100% suggest, especially with where your account is right now. Han Solo and 3POC Relic will get you through basically all of Conquest that you need to do. There's only a couple nodes they can't do, and you just need a high damaging team for those few nodes. Also, let's take a look. 4629. So that is 75. And then 8096. So consider pulling off a couple of your 3POC mods. And like switching that one to a protection. That one's already protection. Swap that one to protection. So swap both these to protection. And that should get you enough protection that you can be higher than your CLS. And your CLS team will be significantly improved by that. Yes, we will roast his mod Xeno. We will take a look. But he wanted a specific opinion on JML and JKL, and so I wanted to, you know, give him some guidance on that. Also, other farms to finish to increase the viability of your roster. Finish your Savage. Get him to Relic 5. Savage and Dark Trooper need to be Relic 5. Doesn't matter for the rest of the Imperial Troopers. Just Dark Trooper needs to be Relic 5. So Savage, Dark Trooper, Han Solo, 3POC. After you're finished with JKL, that is my suggestion. You have a Jedi Knight Revan. Consider relicking Bastila Shan. And then Old Ben. That would be my next 6 relic priorities for you. So, just to count them off one more time, make sure I am counting 6. So, Bastila Shan, Savage Opress, Han Solo, 3POC, Old Ben, and then whoever I said that 6th one was, you know? Oh, yes, Dark Trooper. So, those are your 6. Relicking those 6 will increase your overall account a ton, because those 6 will finish up your Imperial Troopers to make them viable. It'll finish up your CLS to make them viable, and then it'll also give you a really good Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke team that can take down SLKR. And so those 6 are your relic people to use, as well as, you know, Savage Solo is obviously amazing. Darth Revan is your fastest unit at 309. That is a good speed for Darth Revan. The fact that it's 309 is your fastest unit, though, is not great. It's not awful, though. But I'm guessing there's a fall off pretty hard. Yeah, so already down to 88 additional speed. Let's check our Darth Vader. Darth Vader should be one of your faster units, and he's very slow. Yeah, so you've got some work to put in for your mods, 100%. If you need a mod farming plan and a good filter, go watch my video from last week. Work on those 6 characters next as your kind of next ones. Those will not only continue your JML farm, but finish up some of your current farms on your way to JML. It's only a year and a half old, yeah, which is 100% understandable. Mods take time. Let's see. So you have some Empire stuff. You have a TDC. Get her up to Gear 9. And if you can drop her Zeta and then throw her with just some Gear 9 troopers, you're going to get some holds on defense with her. But then also it'll upgrade her TDC. Consider getting a Palpmobile to go with this fleet. And get yourself you're on your way to getting a Rebel fleet, I'm sure. I'm hoping. Yeah, so finish your Rebel Y-Wing. Continue to work on getting just some more Rebels in general. Especially because, you know, you need Rebels. Especially get Ghost and, you know, Phantom. But yeah, you need those to get yourself your Chimera. So that way you can have another good fleet. Because currently it looks like you're kind of relying on your Executor. And so you need to get a couple good fleets going. You don't got anything there. You have a negotiator, which is interesting. Usually people go for malevolence if they're not going for Galactic Republic to start. But yeah, so put some work into your Empire fleet, and put some more work into your Rebel fleet. Get yourself that Chimera. And so you have your 6 characters, I suggest. You have some, work on some mods. I would put a couple more relic levels than Malik when you got a moment, but not like top of the priority list. But yeah, that should get you to viability. You need a couple fleets. You need a couple offensive fleets, and then you need to finish up a couple of your teams, and you should be fine hanging out wherever you need to. And it'll get you some solid crystals out of Grand Arena. But yeah, as for your question about, farming a Galactic Legend, it's not about, the most efficient way. It's about the most teams that you can get out of it that are actually solid. And so you're going to want to farm them in that way. So, Han Solo and 3POC, then Old Ben will give you, a Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Knight Revan team, and a CLS team, so. Okay, Advocat, we're on to you. Ugh. Control C. Control V. Moto literally needs 15 more laptops and they won't show up in the kill store FML. Yeah, that's rough. Oh, okay. Let's read your entire essay that you've written for me with pictures and everything. Yeah, no problem, Noah. So far looking good. Though, no, I wouldn't want to fight you in Yak. Yeah, your roster is looking good. Starkiller finished. Bounty hunters and their ships are already farmed. Okay, Lightspeed models made it easy for others from here onwards. I never farmed the old characters. I'm expecting Lightspeed bundles for JML requirements. All until then, I will high relic my existing relics. By the way, I have to unlock GL Raid, then I'll move on to SLKR. P.S. I'm avoiding to buy a Finalizer bundle for 3 ships, which I'm already currently working on. Rex and Zori. Okay. I mean, your Zori is 1 gear level away from being perfect, in my opinion. The more important part is the Finn Zeta that you need. I would drop that Finn Zeta sooner rather than later. Yeah, you need Marauder or you need Enchilada if you got the First Order lying around. Let's take a look at your First Order. Okay, so you're closer to Rey, obviously, than you are SLKR. And you said your Starkiller is finished. Is your Starkiller finished? I'm Zeta poor. Yeah, that's where you all are. I like to see a 330 speed on Mara Jade. If you can possibly get her up to that, that is the best thing that you can do. All of a sudden, I am really craving a ham and cheese hot pocket. I don't know why, but that suddenly sounds like the most delicious thing I've ever heard of. I might just be hungry because I work a physical labor job and didn't eat dinner. 317, solid. I like to see him in that 330 speed as well. I'll never get Rey since I don't like her. Before the Lightspeed bundle, I was going to say that I will never, ever, ever get Rey, like, period. But because of the Lightspeed bundle, I've gotten her. And I will permanently leave her on defense, and she will never leave defense because I just don't care to learn her that well. No, I lost today because I couldn't clear fleet. I got greedy through trash team at random clone troopers when I had the tool to max ban in the fight. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing some pretty good mods across the board. Like not too much of a fall off, but like the top of your mods isn't much higher than like the bottom of your mods is the problem. And so you have a lot of solid average mods, but no people that like specifically stand out off the like just from looking at this. Like, yeah, 100 speed is, it's 113, isn't it? 138. Yeah, like 138 is great, but like that being on your best character is kind of iffy. Uh, Solid actually. Genuinely solid. Um, okay, we're gonna talk about this as well. Let me take a look at your other people real quick. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Defense is iffy. Let's take a look at someone that like really needs good mods. Okay, you at least have potency going. Do you have potency down here? Yeah, protection. Okay. So, um, right here, I want you to work your hardest to find yourself some health mods that are health primaries for all three of these. Um, you're mod poor, yeah. But even if you have to sacrifice some speed to get health mods for these, do it. Like a 470 to 480 speed Sith Eternal with health mods for these 6 health mods is going to help your Sith Eternal a ton, especially in countering JMK. So definitely something I'd look into. It looks like you are looking up what mods go with people because your mod sets are pretty good. It's just, you know, your primaries are kind of iffy. Yeah, fair. I'm finally at a point where I've got tons of credits because I've started like just limiting myself on my PPs. I don't, you know, make it rain on the PP. So I you know, have 36 million sitting around, which is super nice. But yeah. So Starkiller's finished. I'm expecting Lightspeed for Shield Ray. I'll move. Yeah, so honestly, where you're at isn't going to. So I'd say work on your mods, obviously, but where you're at, you're kind of just waiting on getting GL Ray and getting, you know, SLKR. So you don't want to finish those with a bundle. I love seeing a 5-star echelon. Uh, buying bundles made you a bad modder. Jeez, Noah. Well, it was good having you here. You have a great night, dude. Have sweet dreams. Where's that going? Oh, yeah, resistance. Yeah, you're working on the Star Fortress as much as I hate it. Honestly, you have Executor done. You need to finish up your TIE Defender a bit. Get her a little bit more viable. Obviously, if you can get the TIE Advanced, always get the TIE Advanced, which you are getting TIE Advanced, right? Please tell me you're getting TIE Advanced, because Sith Eternal is one of the ones that can beat the TIE Advanced. You're at 5 million GP, yeah? So you're able to do it, yes? Or do you just have it unlocked? Like, are you able to do the proving grounds each month? Okay, let's see. Okay. You're hitting the proving grounds. Okay. I just want to make sure I don't need to line out a strategy for you to beat it because you have access to a really good strategy. What was I about to look at? Oh, yeah, I was about to look at this. Okay. That's rough. Okay, your 3 characters I'd say you need to work on while you're waiting for your stuff. Hold on, there might be a 4th. Let's take a look at things. 4. Yes, while you're waiting on your Ray. Are you farming tickets right now? I don't see a Ray. Yeah. Put him with Dooku and Savage and 3v3 holds. Dude, anything with Savage will win. 3v3 will get you holds. Savage is just a nightmare. Okay. I never relic any character. Wait, you never relic any character? So you'll never take a character to relics. Is it just because you're afraid of losing out on the fact that, you know, there's going to be... You're going to buy Lightspeed bundles? Okay. Well, I mean, here's a list of characters to get up that they're not going to drop Lightspeed bundles for. Because they're not either required for anything, or they're not... They're new characters, so there's no way they would drop a Lightspeed bundle for them. Zori Bliss, Rex are two that you're working on. Finish your Dark Trooper as your third. Those are three characters that are definitely ones that could be finished. You can blame me if there is. But Rex and Zori are within a year old, and they're not required for anything, and so there's no way they'd drop a Lightspeed bundle for them. The only thing that's new that I would consider them dropping a Lightspeed bundle for is maybe Afra, because she's so far out of the way of everything else in the game. But yeah, so all three of those characters are definitely characters you can take up to, whatever level, but Dark Trooper I'd take up to Relic. Rex and Zori at least gear 9, gear 10 with a Zeta and an Omicron, if not 2 Zetas. But yeah, so you kind of just need to do some farms while you're waiting for your GLs. So finish that echelon. Obviously, you've got some ships to finish there. Take up your Iden Versio, another character that they're not really going to do anything with because it'll be detrimental to the game. Plus, she's a requirement for the raid, and she's one of the best requirements for the raid. And don't forget to, work on your Rebel team or Rebel fleet and get your Y-Wing up. It looks like you're almost done already. But yeah, so overall, I'd say mods and then some of those newer characters like Iden, Rex, Zori, and Dark Trooper are kind of the ones that I would say work on a little bit. They'll get you some serious holds, especially throwing that Finn Zeta on, and then whenever you can, throwing Zori's Zetas on. But even with just the Finn Zeta, you'll get a lot of holds. So, yeah. It sounds like you're being very careful because you don't want to, fall into the trap of farming something and then getting a Lightspeed bundle for it. Honestly, I think there's going to be either one more round of Lightspeed bundles or no more rounds of Lightspeed bundles. And I think if there is another round, I think you're going to be very upset. And I apologize for that. But I'm pretty sure if the only other Lightspeed bundles they could drop right now are Sith Eternal Lightspeed bundles. Beyond that, anything else would upset the meta too much. So I don't think Iden will be dropped in a bundle anytime soon. She's not required for anything, and she's too good of a character, especially as a ship, to be able to be like, oh yeah, we're just going to give it free to people. Because you look at the fleets that they've given people, they gave people the Finalizer, which is out of the way for anyone to get, and yeah, it's good on offense when you're early on, but no one uses it in Kyber. And they gave you the Radis, one of the worst ships in the entire game. They are very careful to balance the meta as they go, so I don't think Iden's on the list. I believe Separatists. I definitely think that we might get a Sith Eternal Empire bundle. I could believe Separatists as well, especially getting, some droids and stuff like that. But yeah. I wouldn't believe there's much more Lightspeed bundles coming, though, past that, because if they go very far, they'll end up giving away JMK requirements and, disrupting the meta heavily. I don't think they'll do Galactic Republic. I think Galactic Republic, they just can't do without upsetting the meta too much. But yeah, a C bundle I definitely could see. Get it? C. Anyways. Okay. I do want to check this one out real quick. We're gonna see and praying for a gas bundle. I don't know. Gas bundle sounds like way too much disruption in the meta because gas bundle would have to be like $100 because it would give you a General Grievous team, a Padme team, and gas. Like that would be insane. And so you got to think not only about just, how these bundles like not just, what character they're giving, but also how much it'll upset the meta. You look at like the Phoenix bundle, and all of the rebels they give you are like garbage by themselves. They're just a couple like really low gear, like low relic requirements for JML, and that's about it. None of them are on like meta teams like at all. And so throwing that out didn't really disrupt the meta at all. You look at, even Rey, she's the least grabbed Galactic Legend and will be permanently because of the fact that they've moved away from them, and all of the requirements for Rey aren't shared with anything but SLKR. And so, like, you just look at these characters, and there's just no one's ever going to get them, and they're not going to shift the meta to give them, especially when you drop Rey, and then you drop Starkiller, who can counter Rey. So... anyways, let's take a look at this abhorrent thing that Wisdom Matters is showing us. Not particularly, Lorenzo. Here, we'll take a second and go through them. It's a big reason why A, Sith Eternal is one of the easiest first Galactic Legends to get, and B, one of the worst first Galactic Legends to get. Because Emperor Palpatine is usable now. He didn't used to be, but now that Mara Jade is out, he is usable. Darth Vader is usable, but falls off in mid-game to late game. And then only becomes viable if you have like an Afro team, and even then you don't use him every time. Royal Guard drops off in viability almost immediately unless you have Lord Vader. Piet is important. Piet is great. Doesn't matter where you are. Krennic is garbage. Doesn't matter where you are. Sidious is supremely okay. Maul is garbage. Count Dooku is okay. Sith Marauder is great. Imperial TIE Bomber is amazing. Jedi Knight Anakin's amazing. Admiral Thrawn's great in early to mid game, falls off in late game. Grand Moff Tarkin is garbage. General Veers is important. Colonel Stark is important. So like and none of them really fit together. Like you get a solid Empire team that's gonna break apart pretty quickly into other teams, and then you get an Imperial Troopers team, and then that's it. The rest of it is just kind of garbage Sith that you can't really do anything with. And so overall, a Sith Eternal, Sith Eternal Lightspeed bundle, I don't think is going to change the meta almost at all. It doesn't really affect much, especially because you look at this and there's one, a single legendary character in the entirety of his requirements. I want the Vadercron back, dude. The Vadercron was beautiful to watch. At the time, so when that Vadercron was out, that was before I was level 85. And so I didn't have, I was past level 85. I was halfway to SLKR, and I didn't have a Relic Vader yet because I'd put him on the back burner. He was at gear 12 at the time, and I was like, dang, it takes me so long to get Relic levels. I can't get him by the time the Kron goes away. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were looking at the awful mods. Yeah, watching Arnold absolutely brutalize people and get to a Rhodium back then with his free-to-play account was hilarious. Now you're binding bundles. Okay. I was about to say that's respectable, but it's not respectable. A Piet that's at that low of speed with 6 dot mods and relict. Oh, it's painful, dude. If I ever see you guys running 1 to 2 dot mods, I will literally stab you. Oh my gosh. That is painful. Okay, let's sort by speed. Okay, Padme is his fastest person. Oh my gosh, he's even missing mods on characters. Oh my gosh, he has gas? How? Holy shiz, hold on. One, two, three, four, five. Yep, that makes sense. Let's check his droids. One, two, three. Yep, 3 relics there. Did he have to do it? Yeah, he had to relic his Asajj. Yeah, I'm like, the only way that he has gas with this bad of modding is if he absolutely just put so many relic levels into all of those characters. Yeah, a 212 gas. I guess 232 after relic levels, but holy shiz, dude. This is painful. This is literally giving me a headache to look at. Dude. That, oh my gosh. 31 speed on a relic Darth Malik. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, I literally have a headache now. Jeez. That is painful. Okay, I have time for one more. And then I gotta get going. It is getting really late here. Yeah, it wasn't a matter. Oh my gosh, you just went up against this guy? That was painful. I mean, I'm sure not painful for you, but oh. um okay, we got 3 rosters left. Um the options are here. I'm just gonna throw it to a vote for everyone, and you guys get to decide which way we do this. Okay, so are we going to roll to see which of the 3 get a roster view tonight, or are we just gonna go for the next person in line? Up to you guys. I will give you guys 20 seconds to fill in the thing, and then I'll just close it. Sent you an ally invite. Let's see if I got it. Looks like I did. Lol. Hey, that's a Leia. I want to try out Leia, sure. Yeah, Xeno, you definitely need the help. Xeno, in ally codes, there should be a couple people that you can get help from on your battles. Dang, one more and I will have enough. What day is it? I'm running out of Omicron so fast, and if I'm going to push for Bane, I need to save up some. 3 months, that's 10 a month. That's 30, yeah, so I'm going to have to save up Omicrons for Bane. Okay, we're closing the poll. Okay, looks like next in line barely won. Hey, speaking of help on mod battles, While I got you here, Zeno. Soda Cream. Did I win GAC? Did we full clear? Yes. Was it the messiest full clear in the entire world? Yes. But did we full clear? Yes. Okay, so really quick, I'll let you choose. Zeno. Who would you like from my roster for your mod battles? Yeah, sorry, Soda Cream. Welcome in, but yeah, I started pretty late today and, just got off work and then started. Star Killer? Full clear is better than a no clear, you're not wrong. 7 tries against Gas was just showing dominance. Hey, we attacked first to assert dominance. I'm sure that, he will be so submissive that he'll probably attack once and then just give up. Okay, so you want Star Killer? 100% can do. Let me set up Star Killer to be your mod battle. The one tune I really want. I'm not sure if you can turn on his kit with what you have, but at least you'll have a Relic 5 Star Killer to help you out. I mean, he's still a great character. After that, yeah, Caleb, yeah, absolutely, we can do your roster review. I can stay up for a little bit longer just for you. Let's get him his Star Killer real quick. Dude, Bring to Ruckus hasn't played in like 2 years. Oofus. I mean, this could easily win, but just in case, just to make sure it goes through. Because I don't want to waste energy if I'm going to do this. For some reason, my brain's not working for who I bring in, usually. Emperor Palpatine. That's the team. Yeah, so we'll just hit auto on this and let it go. So it looks like the next roster review and then the roster review after. We'll get to both of them real quick. And they're basically all dead. Oh, it's disgusting. There we go. Now Caleb's showing up in the actual stream. It's so long. It's so weird that it takes so long to register. I wonder if it's just like making sure that it went through. Good job, team. I know it's hard. You got this. And then, oh, he just comes in and just messes everyone up. Making sure you're not broke, yeah. Own review on Zoltar. Let me take a look. Zoltar. I'm not... Hold on. So, Frank... I'm not seeing you in the current lineup for today. So each time we do a stream, we have everyone sign up right there. Oh, the Wookiees, that's right. We'll take a look at your Wookiees real quick. I'm not going to do a full roster review, but I do want to see your insane Tarful for a second. Okay. Let's blast through the next two because I still do have a headache. It might just be I'm dehydrated or something. But that roster's mods hurt my soul, dude. Ugh. Okay. Whew. Here, I'm gonna throw something on for you guys. Don't look at my full roster, haha. Is it just all your roster is making up for your PP? Okay. So really quick, I'm going to throw this on for you guys, not because I think you need to see it.
But I want to go grab my soda out of the fridge and see if that helps with my headache while we do our last two roster reviews. So we're gonna give you. This will at least give me something to throw on while I run over. It's those two can do some serious work by themselves. Sorry for the motion sickness, guys, but it's the only thing I've got sitting around that I can put gameplay on. So I will be right back in just a second. Gosh, yeah, we get it. We don't need a cutscene. Okay, I'm back. Have a great night, Abcat. Ugh. Okay. Dude, this duo puts in more work than most trios. Most trios. Can you tell I'm tired? Okay. Sweet. Let's get these roster reviews in real quick. We got, because of the way that we do it, we are doing the super chat person first, because that is our priority way of doing things. Nice, that explains a lot, actually. Okay. Sorry, I had a friend message me. I was like, I swear I have a Discord here somewhere. Caleb, let's get you in. Control C. Okay. Okay, we got your ally code right here, Caleb. Let's get you done. Got a Ray. Okay, so Caleb Zwigger said... Can I say Swagger? I'm going to say Swagger from now on. It's just too close to something else. Past farm is Padme team. Okay, current farm is gas. Okay, interesting, interesting. Oh, gonna love mine. Okay, and then Swagger. Okay, sweet. Then that makes my life real easy. Okay, Caleb. So your current farm is gas, Arc Trooper. Unless ARC is another thing that I'm not thinking of. Along with Ray, ship farm is Negotiator. Plan on working on Star Killer after those. Then CLS and start SLKR. Mainly wanting you to check my mods. Also, will have gas to Relic 7 tomorrow after I get raid rewards. Have all gear and relic mats for him ready and saved. Want to make sure MJ and Rex are fast enough. Also, make sure my plan is good for next farms. Okay. Got it. So, let's check your 501st first. Okay, so you're getting your gas as soon as your next, is it the next raid? Yeah, next raid, you'll have gas. Perfect. You definitely need that Arc Trooper up ASAP. But Relic 7 gas is great. Like 100% he's the highest relic on the team is always a good idea. Relic 7 is going to be nice. I mean, you've seen what I can do with a Relic 5 during my Grand Arenas, so doing a Relic 7 is great. I probably should do the same. I just haven't gotten around to it because I get so much work in with my Datacrons. So you have your Padme team done. Does that mean you... Whoops, didn't mean to click that. So you have your Kenobi done. Okay. If you want to split up your Padme and you have an Omicron lying around, Qui-Gon Jinn might be a good one for you. Even at this current gear level you have him, you could just throw an Omicron on him, throw him with a couple Galactic Republic Jedi that are, you know, whatever gear you may have, with Jedi Knight Anakin, and you'll probably get holds. Might be something to think about if you do have extra Omicrons lying around. If you don't, I get it, but if you have extra Omicrons, it might be something to look into. Starkiller's unique, 100% a more important one. Let's check. Do you already have Starkiller? Okay. So you're finishing Gas Arc along with Rey. Ship Farm is Negotiator. So I'm guessing Gas is definitely a PP for you. Nothing wrong with a little PP. Let's see. Where's your Negotiator fleet? I'm not seeing a BTLB. I hope you're working on it. That is kind of like 50% of the effectiveness of this fleet is a BTLB in most cases. So make sure you're working on that BTLB. Okay. As much as I hate to say it, because I just told you to Relic Arc Trooper, the order of operations I would say are Gas first, since it is your PP. But then instead of finishing Arc Trooper, I would do Rey, Starkiller, then Arc Trooper. Just to get as many of your teams up and running as fast as possible. Because that will give you a ton of defensive and offensive viability. All of those characters are great on offense or defense. And so that would be my suggestion for you for order. Because I do love Arc Trooper, and Arc Trooper puts so much on that team. But the fact of having a GL and a GL killer is just too good to give up for just Arc Trooper, who could maybe counter a GL. By the way, if you have your Gas team high enough, you can counter both Rey and SLKR with Gas, but it's iffy for both of them. And does require Arc Trooper. Let's take a look at your mods. So did you put your favorite team in here? I don't see a thing for favorite team, but we can just check your mods. That is a Rex that I love to see. He's in your top 4 for speed, and he has 312 speed. I like to see it. 330, great for Mara Jade. Since Arc is weak, he'll activate the sacrifice, making the team stronger. It's true. Having one guy weak can end up helping Gas a lot. Although not having Datacrons can also be, you know, rough for the team. Although this current set that's out, there's not a great Datacron for Gas that I can think of. But there might be one for the next season. So keep an eye out to pick one up, because by the, you know, you'll probably have Gas fully relicked by the time that the next season is rolling around. So you have some solid stuff up top, although there does seem to be quite a bit of a fall off. Like, that's not far, and it's already falling off pretty hard. What I do like to see, though, is the top of your list is all characters that are pretty dang important to have fast. I would swap out Resistance Hero Finn's mods for speed mods, versus being what they are currently. The crit damage and crit chance. Killed your mods. Yeah, that's fair. If you haven't watched my video already, watch my video. I'm guessing you have. But yeah, 100%. I'd swap Resistance Heroes Finn's mods for speed mods. Yeah, get him over 300 speed. So basically, if you're going to use Zori on defense, she's going to be great. But here, we'll bring you over real quick. There we go. So we're gonna go over units, characters, and we're gonna look up Piet. Best mods. Okay. So Carbonite, his average speed is 176. 168 for Bronzium, which I think is hilarious. 238 for Chromium. And then 296 for Erodium. And so 296 plus a 20 speed boost from the Imperial Troopers themselves is going to be around 316. And so you want to be able to clear that with your fin. So basically, they will not be able to plow over you whatsoever. So that Zori team will take first turn and absolutely destroy them. Because if we take a look over at your account again, going over to Resistance with Zori, you don't have, let's see, where is it? They get a plus 35 speed. And so, yes, there's stipulations, but the stipulation is always going to be true. Plus 35 speed. So that means that you need your Resistance Hero Finn to be at the point where a plus 35 speed will get them over whatever their Piet has. And so as high as you can get this is the better, because you want to make sure that Imperial Troopers can't take it out. If you can get it up to that 300 speed, that'll be good enough for most things in Erodium. If you can get it farther than that, always a good idea. Oh, dude, Xeno, I kid you not, Krex Zeta on like a beginner account is insane. I stomp everything with that. But yeah, so yeah, overall, I mean, your modding looks pretty dang good. It's just amount of mods that you need to work on, obviously. Let's take a look at your Ray mods real quick. Offense, I like to see it. For doing the event, consider ripping your mods off of another character. Make a mod profile and rip your speed mods off another character. Because it'll help a lot to have speed mods on her for the event. Just because you want her over a certain speed amount to 100% it. Yeah, Bronzium, the people that are scary are the ones that are low GP with good mods in Bronzium, 100% of the time. Caleb, that's awesome. Yeah, that'll help a ton. I didn't actually mean to go out, but he's fine. He's fine. But yeah, as for holes and that kind of thing, it looks like you're kind of working on your own holes already. And you mentioned you were thinking about perhaps CLS after Starkiller. Or, yeah, after Starkiller, but before SLKR. And I definitely think that's something that you could do. Let's take a look at your CLS just real quick. Yeah, so you have Han, you have Chewie at 7 stars, which is great. I'm not seeing... There he is. Okay. So I'll leave it up to you. If you do have time before your SLKR farm starts, then take the time and farm up 3POC and get that team finished. But if you're finishing Starkiller and you have the requirements for SLKR, I wouldn't put it off for it. But if you have the time afterwards, 100% go for it. Obviously, don't sleep on Rex. Get yourself a Gear 10 Rex with a Zeta. You already have the start of Azori. Did you have the Finn Zeta? Get the Finn Zeta. That's what makes Zori pop. So get that Finn Zeta ASAP. Throw it on defense and watch people struggle and laugh at them. So... your 3v3 team, by the way, is Finn, Resistance Hero Finn, and Zori. Yeah, there you go. We'll run through this last one real quick. Should I do Finn Zeta before any more on Rey? That depends on... Okay. Entirely depends on the fact of how soon do you think you can finish Rey. With what you have currently on Rey... Let me double check before I eat my own words, because I don't know which Zetas you applied. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know why I pressed Rebel. I'm getting tired, can you tell? Yeah, with those 3, you should be able to do tier 4 and tier 5, no problem. And so just kind of depending on how long you have until you relic her, I would probably put the Finn Zeta on first personally, because you can get a whole lot more work out of Finn right this moment than Rey, because you haven't reliced her yet. So I have tier 4 done, so I'll do Finn next. Yeah. So yeah, I would do Finn next, and then your next Zeta on Rey, I definitely would say Lifeblood. Lifeblood does so much, especially as you get her to relic levels with Galactic Legend. It's insane how much it helps. Awesome. But yeah, so it looks like you're doing good. You kind of have a good idea, and you know, of where you're going. So I'm excited. Make sure you come back. I want to keep tabs on this. With your ships, I'm sure there's some ships that I could suggest you to work on. But I'm guessing it's going to be the same ones we've talked about a couple times today, like the Echelon. But obviously you're going to struggle with your ships for now, because you just bought Lightspeed bundles, and so you're kind of just struggling to put something out. I appreciate it, Caleb. You're the man. If you're looking for a solid fleet to use in like the meantime while you're waiting to get some solid fleets done, consider using Executrix with your first order. And so you start with TIE Silencer and Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle, and then your third will be Houndstooth, and then first order TIE Fighter is your reinforcement, and then whoever else you want to throw in reinforcements. Solid team. It's what I used to use back in you know, Bronzium and Carbonite. So something to look at. Okay, let's do this last one. We're gonna speed run you here, Cryptic. Cryptic, you in chat? Cryptic says, currently farming Ray's Ultimate. Just unlocked her about a week ago. Favorite team is Gas. Nice. Unsure about my next grind, though. Wanted to do SLKR right after finishing Ray. There you are, Cryptic. Good to see you. Want to do SLKR right after Ray. Finish the rest of the Rex. But I think I need to work on some other squads first for more viability in GAC. I do pretty well, but I think I need to work on getting some good Omicrons going. How many Omicrons do you have lying around is the question. Okay, so you've got Ray finished, you have JML. How many Omicrons do you have lying around, Cryptic? You could apply 2 at the moment. Well, there's one for you. Get yourself a Zori. Literally a 2-star Zori will get you so many holds. I literally got 4 holds on it. 5? 4. 4 holds on it last week in Grand Arena in Erodium. So grab yourself a 2-star, 3-star Zori, whatever you can afford to grab. And then Gear 9 is where I keep mine. You could take it up if you want, but Gear 9 is where you can get without Chirotex. Has a great Omicron. You just have to drop a Finn Zeta and then a Zeta on her, and then grab her Omicron. And she's busted as F, and that'll give you 2 teams out of your Ray right there. If you're looking for some solid ways to use, I don't know how many Lightspeed bundles you got, but if you're looking for some solid ways to use them, make sure you check out my my latest video for 3v3, or there's one that's a couple days ago for 5v5 to look at how to split up your teams best. If you're looking for some teams to build on the fly, Relic Jedi Knight Anakin and just throw him on defense with Qui-Gon and any other Galactic Republic Jedi that you can throw on, even if they're Gear 7. And it'll get you holds, and that'll free up an offensive team for you. Additionally, your Separatists could use some work. Get your B1 up. And then after your B1 and your B2 are done, just throw them with Newt Gunray. And that team will, on offense, take out a ton of teams, including JML. Did you... I didn't mean to do that. My bad. I suck. Can you tell? Did you buy the Rebel Pack? You did buy the Rebel Pack. So Rex might be another Omicron that you could apply if you need another team. And that's another great team to throw on defense to make people scratch their heads so you can free up one of your really good offense teams. 76 plus 63 is going to be 139. Okay, you're solid on your CLS. Your guard's in the right place, I would assume, because your C3PO is Relic 5. Shouldn't have any problems there. An additional one, I don't know. Let me check your... You probably already... Yeah, you have Mon Mothma. So consider dropping the Zetas on Mon Mothma. So it looks like you have a couple teams kind of ready to go. I don't know if it's so much a problem of you need more teams. Because you have a defensive Galactic Legend and you have an offensive Galactic Legend. And that offensive Galactic Legend can be split into two teams if you get a couple more Jedi up. So you can have a Jedi Knight Revan JKL team and a Jedi Master Luke with any leftover Jedi you got. You've got a gas team. You can basically rely on Rey and Zori on defense. And then you can kind of start just splitting your teams. Finish your GG team. Finish your Mon Mothma team. You could finish your Darth Revan if you want to. So you've got a lot of teams that are like partially done that could use just a little bit work to finish up. And so if you're worried about how many teams you have, that would be my suggestion. As for like specific Omicrons, I mean, unless you're planning on getting one of like the big Omicrons, I would save them 100%. Like, I know they'd burn a hole in your pocket as you're sitting there. And if you have, if you're like, I need to spend these 2 Omicrons and you want to just absolutely ruin your opponent's day, your 2 Omicrons should go on your Zori you're about to get and this Rose Tico. Those absolutely brutalize teams that come at you up until you hit Erodium. But otherwise, I would say you can drop one on Zori, keep the other one, and hold on to it for when you get like Savage or Treya or something like that. And then if you want to take a time after your Rey and finish up some of these teams, I think that's 100% viable. I definitely think it's something that you could do. You have a lot of teams kind of sitting here that you could turn into like full-on teams. Like you could finish this Bastila Shan to help out your Jedi Knight Luke and your Jedi Master Luke. Same with this Jolie Bindo, so you can start, you know, splitting them more. So you have a lot of prospects in your account that like look like they're right on the cusp of being really great. And so that's what I would suggest is probably finish Rey and then take some time to finish some of those if you're running into the problem of running out of teams. Yeah, so I think you're right there. You can 100% take a break, take 2 months, finish some teams, and have some really good viability. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no problem, Edo. It's good to see you on stream. We're going to take a look at your mods real quick, and then I'm going to call it for the night. We'll also take a look at your ships. Obviously, Echelon, important. This team looks like it could use some work, but you're not necessarily going for that kind of stuff. VTLB definitely needs to be finished. Finish your Rebel Y-Wing, you're getting close. Consider after SLKR going for Executor. you kind of have a huge base towards that with SLKR. And so that would definitely be something I would suggest for after SLKR as an executor. Get yourself a GL ship. And then let's take a look at your speeds real quick. Rex being one of your fastest, love to see it. 304, not the fastest that I've seen. Kind of worrying that 304 is your fastest unit. So it looks like you have a lot of good average speeds, but nothing truly amazing. So keep working on your mods. If you need a guide or a filter to use, go check out my video I posted last week. It'll help a lot. But your mods are looking good, just not great. And I know it takes time. But yeah, also, I know you don't have a team for this. If you do end up getting a team for this, throw some speed mods on him and get him to about 300 speed. Because it doesn't matter how much damage you do with Darth Revan, if he can control the battlefield by taking first turn and putting fear on everyone, you basically won by default. But yeah. Anyways, hopefully that helps you kind of get an idea of where to go, Cryptic, with your teams if you want to take a break after Rey. Some modding ideas as well, and then some ships for you. But at that point, I'm going to go to bed. I apologize, Edo, for not getting to you. I will hopefully see you in the next stream. Our next stream is going to be on Friday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And we're thinking about doing another giveaway. So I will keep you guys updated on that. I'll be working on some more teams on lots and ships. Dope, dude. Yeah, like this account, like... You mentioned that you're like running out of teams. You have some really solid teams ready and raring to go. You just got to finish them up a bit. And I'm excited to see where you go with this account. Like, yeah, I definitely think that you can, get up to high chromium, high erodium very soon if you work on getting yourself some teams. Because that's kind of the difference between most of these is like the difference between Carbonite and Bronzium is more of how many teams you have. Bronzium and Chromium, how many teams you have. And then Erodium is where it becomes both, where it's how many good off-meta fleets you have and GL ships you have, as well as how many good characters you have. And so to push yourself into Erodium, pushing both of those is going to help you a ton. Caleb Zweiger, thanks. I appreciate it. I think this Coke is helping. It might be that I just haven't drank any caffeine today. But I will see you guys on Friday, and it'll be a little bit of an earlier stream. Hopefully that'll help people get in here a little easier. But I will see you guys next time, and thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream.